She should be booting up any moment now. It does take a little bit, a little bit of time to catch up with everything.
Yes.
Oh, looks like something's going on here. We're seeing some action. All right.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Say hello to the whole class.
All right. 1 and a 2 and a 3. What's up, guys? This is Acola, and today I'm bringing along a good friend of mine, Tex from the Black Pants Legion. He's going to be running as my personal advisor for our fort in Dwarf Fortress. I'm sure everything will be just fine. No worries. Make sure you sign your waiver slips. But yeah, everybody have a good time. We're going to go ahead and get this started right off the bat. I'm just going to jump into a random section of the world, and we're going to go ahead and kick up the difficulty so, fun happens. So let's go ahead and go like that.
New world.
History. We'll leave that. Civilizations. Number of sites. We'll put that high so it's easier to find one. Number of beasts. Very high. Savagery. Very high. Mineral occurrence. I'm gonna go ahead and give myself one little bump up since we're gonna be dealing with creatures and
nonsense. Sandstone everything. Yeah, you should. You should probably give yourself a little bit because it's gonna end in blood anyways.
Yep. Oh, I forgot how awesome Sound Sense is.
Oh?
Well, they have a new thing on there. Well, it's not new, but they have a thing on there that adds music and sounds and stuff while you're playing Dwarf Fortress, and it's just fucking awesome. It's got some pretty cool jams to it. So, have you officially never played Dwarf Fortress before?
Oh, I've played Dwarf Fortress. It was back a long, long time ago.
Yeah.
A long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. I played Dwarf Fortress. I remember when they added irrigation. And that was about the last time I played it frequently. So I'd say about like 2000 and I don't know. 2010, 2009, somewhere around there.
Yeah.
I probably should try it again sometime, but I'm terrible at Dwarf Fortress. Then again, I think everyone is. I just don't know, because there's so many tile sets, and there's so many different versions of it, and I just kill things. I also hate a lot of what they do. I tried to run Dwarf Fortress on my laptop about 6 months ago, and it spent 3 hours creating a world and then crashed.
Yeah, that's probably not good. Caught fire.
Yeah. It was like, woof, and I was like, oh yeah. So, what was the name of this world? I can't read that. Blah, 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 blah.
Omslo Udo. The Dimensions of Soul.
Ooh.
Hell yeah, motherfucker.
God damn.
It is taking a hell of a long time to make this world, though. Maybe I should have made it a shorter world. It's doing all the history and stuff right now. It compiles and
nonsense.
Cool stuff.
Here's what we'll do: is we will talk to the people in the stream.
Oh man, I have to actually talk to these fucking people.
We'll validate things.
That was not in the agreement text.
I know. I've not yet touched my beer. I'm still drinking coffee.
At least you have cigars. I don't have any goddamn cigars on me, I don't think.
There's cigars in the academic sense, in that they're made out of tobacco.
Use your imagination.
They're not like real cigars. I'm not like smoking Davidoffs or anything like that. These are terrible.
I got some old Swisher Sweets, but they're probably pretty crunchy by now.
Swisher Sweets.
Yeah.
The finest of ghetto smokes for you and your children.
Well, I'm trying to remember. So the last fortress that I had, it was doing pretty well. I was getting into metallurgy and all that jazz. Everything was doing pretty good. And then I remember my freaking dwarves wouldn't stop fucking. And they were procreating way quickly, like way faster than I could make food for them. So they have this thing called an atom smasher, and all it is a drawbridge. And when you obviously lower it, anything under it kind of gets smashed, right? Gets obliterated. So,
Dwarf and Atom Smasher.
yes, it's awesome. Now, it was for the greater good. All right, keep in mind the greater good, because people were starting to starve. One of us. So I made a, let's say not so much an orphanage as, let's say, a dwarven daycare, and it was in this nice little room, and there was beer and plump helmet spawn and all that good stuff for all the little chitlins, and they seemed very happy right up until I smashed them with my atom smasher. And it was behind a closed door, which was locked and barred and all that sort of thing, so no dwarves can see it. But for whatever reason, the instant that I smashed these 300 and something children that are fucking freeloaders, remind you,
Yeah.
instantly utter panic. Like, everybody's like, oh my god, my children are dead, and they just started running around and stabbing each other and breaking furniture, and then it was horrible.
Yeah, it happens.
And I'm trying to reason with them. I'm like, no, dwarves, the greater good. And they're like, I don't give a shit. So that was a fun way to end it.
I remember one time in Dwarf Fortress, I made this. It was like a sluice, or it was like a little pond, and the elves had to come in there to trade, and it was like a lock. You know what I mean? So both doors closed, and I just filled it full of water. And then when the elves were gone, I picked through their things. That's how you handle this.
Alright, here we go. So I should be able to... Oh, no. No, you don't. Did it? It set me back.
What?
It didn't like the world or something. Something happened. It kicked me back to the main page.
Well, make a smaller world. We're making commentary. Commentary good.
Yeah.
Or make... think of the production value. Man, I was recording some Diablo 2 last night, and I spent about half the thing doing Deckard Cain impersonations.
I have to admit, having Deckard Cain as a captain on a ship is pretty awesome.
All right, forward to ramming speed. I will show Diablo who the big bitch is. All right.
The Field of Taxes. Yeah, let's settle there. That sounds like fun.
That sounds great. Onward. The Field of Taxes.
Yeah, so this world is called Numnir, the Windy Land.
So, Chicago.
Hopefully this one will accept.
Hit the button!
I was half tempted to use the world that I had done previously, but meh.
I know some people who've used the same world for like 5-6 fortresses.
That might be
By the
interesting.
way, did you read the full story of Boat Murdered?
I got maybe a third of the way through it, but damn, that is an interesting read. You're totally right.
That is the mother. That's back when Let's Plays were all text based, and yeah. But Boat Murdered is an amazing saga, especially when like they try to close the outer doors to it, and they get jammed. And the doors get jammed. He's like, "What the fuck? Jammed the doors!" And he zooms in, and it's a fucking butterfly lodged itself in the door mechanism.
No.
He's like, "No!" And then there's like an elephant that was killing so many people that it had a name.
Alright, looks like we got some action going here. Saving the world, so it looks like it took it this time.
Alright, good stuff. Good.
I think my coolest fortress I ever did was I wanted to do one in a volcano. So I found a volcano, obviously. I specifically searched for a volcano, and I was like, okay, let's embark there. So I embarked there. and it was a super steep, like super steep mountain. So I had to kind of build up and then into the mountain, and it was awesome.
Yeah.
It was very interesting. Fortress that I set up is cool, and everything was kind of taking, starting to take hold. My fortress was actually getting pretty robust, if I must say. And then I had sent dwarves to kind of like look around for some stuff, and I found like this weird little. I can't describe it anything other than a hole in the ground. It was like literally a hole in the ground with some stone pillars around it and some stairs. So I was like, okay, dwarves, go in here. And they go down there, and it's like a maze. I'm like, who the fuck puts a maze out in the middle of nowhere? So I send my guys down there and everything. And there was like a minotaur in there with a bunch of money and a bunch of like dead bodies and stuff. And I had my dwarves just, go in there and go to town on him. But it was really cool because he was like a menace for a while because he killed like 30 dwarves before I brought him down. So I literally set up shop right next to a minotaur's lair. That was a good one.
Cool. No, by the way, got some good people in the chat. I know Scribe Pen or Ison, or that is actually the infamous Haley Batten on TG Station. One of the most robust people you will meet. Occasional pawn of Randolph P. Checker's schemes in Cargonia. I mean, willing contributor to Cargonia.
Yes. Okay, let's see.
Yes, I acknowledge people in the chat. That's my job.
Job security. Alright, do we want to embark up north where it's like super cold, or what are you thinking?
Let me think. Well, what do you like building in? Because I know everyone has their style. Some people do Arctic fortresses. Some people do mountain fortresses. I mean, what's your?
I really want to find somewhere where it snows. I don't want it to be frozen all the time. I want it to have all the seasons, and I want it to be able to snow. Those are like the fun, was when you get all the seasons that you.
Yeah, you want to be in a temperate zone.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Tell you what. I'm looking at your little map. There seems to be a place to the west of where you're pointing, and I know there's like a 10-second delay, but it has some mountains and maybe like mountain and snow.
Mountains. Okay,
mountains and snows.
Okay. It says cold. There are no trees, thick vegetation, and untamed wilds.
No trees could be a problem.
It's terrifying around. Okay, so I think these little red things.
Wait. One of the guys says,
evils.
why not that icy island in the middle of the ocean towards the north?
What, this right here? Arctic Ocean. It's freezing. There are no trees and no vegetation. Okay, I really think you guys are overestimating my ability to play this game.
Yeah, we don't want this to be over in 5 minutes.
Yeah, it's like 10-second stream. All right, everybody, have a good day.
All right, good. Thank you. We were going to hand shit away, but now I'm just going to get drunk. Fuck you.
Wallow in my sorrows.
What I think you should do is find something that has some trees, some rocks, and no aquifers.
Yeah. So I have to admit, I turned off aquifers because I am a shit Dwarf Fortress player.
I hate them.
It's really difficult, and it's too hard to get past them.
Back in my day, there were no ways to turn off aquifers.
Walking
You
uphill
just
both
had
ways.
to quit.
Let's see.
Yeah.
All right, we
Looking
want
like
to definitely
fortress
find.
that's like 10 levels deep.
It says there's no trees. It's freezing. Here's cold. What do we got here? Cold, heavily forested, thick, and joyous wilds. Gross. Untamed.
But no, Joyous Wilds would be hilarious because it'd be like a Disney animal cartoon, and then we could burn it all.
The greater good. Let's see. Okay, here we go. Cold, woodland, wilderness. It's got deep soil, shallow metals, deep metals, and flux, which I can't remember what flux is for, but I know it's good. Das gut.
Yeah, das ist sehr gut. Verbesserte. The swamps of conjuring.
Okay, so
Get out of my swamp!
Okay, so by the looks of it, it looks like this is like a waterfall, I think, right here. There's a river. If you look at the top left there, there's a river right here that I'm on. And then it goes and I think it falls off. Let me see. let's go down here.
Oh yeah. Okay, let's see. What do we got going? Okay, let's see how many people in this chat are my people. Hail Cargonia. Wait for it.
Utter chaos. Screaming
Wait
babies.
for it. Oh, people are requesting dwarf names already.
Oh, that'll be definitely coming here in just a moment. I think we're going to embark here. It looks like we have just about everything we need. It's slightly cold, which means it should snow when it rains. You know what I mean? When it starts to rain, it'll freeze. There's trees and wilderness and vegetation. And as far as I can tell, it looks like there's a mountain with a river next to it. So, looks good as any. So let's go ahead and embark.
Yeah, let's do it.
Enter.
Someone asked, how does this game play anyways? How does it... Okay, look, if you're going to start Dwarf Fortress, you need to read the story of Boat Murdered, and then you need to accept the fact you're going to lose, and that losing is part of the fun. And third, you're going to need to either find some tile sets or a lot of fucking patience, because playing Dwarf Fortress without tile sets is like watching the Matrix characters go down and just be like, oh, well, that's, of course, a dog. It looks like a triangle. It's a dog! You know, so...
You uncultured swine.
Imagine RimWorld, but fueled by chaos. That's the best way to describe this.
I'm going to go ahead and cut some time out here. I'm going to use my last embark settings. So we'll use that.
Right. Okay. Now, I mean, if you got good settings, use them.
Yeah, I think they worked pretty well last time.
Because everyone has their favored embark settings, and that's really kind of up to the person in gameplay in general. Because I know some people who just take master-trained dwarves, and I know some people who just take shitloads of equipment. So...
Alright, it should be loading. Hopefully it doesn't crash. That is one thing, Dwarf Fortress kind of, you know, it has some issues every once in a while, so... Oh, I hear something. Oh, no, not you, Stone Sense. Actually, you know, I'm going to let this roll. We'll let Stone Sense load so you guys could get an idea. Ooh, pretty. Okay, let me make this bigger. Okay, so... we have some walls around us. I don't see the river, though. Oh, it's frozen. Shit. Well, hopefully it warms up, because we have a frozen river here.
Can you play from Stone Sense or not?
I don't think so. I think it's just for visualization. There's also another one I can't remember. It's like Visions of Agmar or something like that. That one is pretty cool, too, but... Anyway, so let's go ahead and read this. What does it say? You have arrived after a journey from mountain homes into the forbidding wilderness beyond. Your harsh trek has finally ended. Your party of 7 is to make an outpost for the glory of all of Sistanel. There are almost no supplies left, but with stout labor comes sustenance. Whether by bolt, plow, or hook, provide your dwarves. You are expecting a supply caravan just before winter entombs you. Entombs you, yes. Awesome. That's, you know, very positive.
We'll be alright. We'll be alright.
But it is spring now. So this is spring? The fucking river's frozen. Yeah, it's good. We'll be fine. We'll be fine.
We'll be alright. We'll be alright. Into the wilds, man.
Yeah, let's do this.
Wait, the name of this fort is called Sounded Glazed? Sounds like something I said when I was a 911 dispatcher. Did you get his address? No, he sounded glazed. Alright. Let's see. What do we got going here?
Alright, so we got... this is what's below us. So we do have a river here, but it's frozen, so that might... I don't know. Okay, everybody in chat, all you awesome Dwarf Fortress players, you guys are going to come up with a contingency plan to possibly melt the snow or whatever, because we're gonna freaking die of thirst.
Nonsense. Lick ice.
We do have a mountain that we can build into, so we'll try that.
I would say building on the mountain is your first priority.
Yeah.
What's it made out of?
All these trees and whatnot. So, let's go... let's look at this stuff. Rough-hewn rock salt wall.
It's salt.
Let's build our fort out of salt. Let's see here.
Salt fortress. Oh my god. Let's see. Yeah, one of the ideas of how to melted is the Great Fire of London, which I'm not sure if we would need a time machine and the ability to put fire in a container.
All right, let's go. Let's go ahead and get this going underway here. So I'm going to go D for dig, or designate. And go ahead and dig all this crap out. And I'm just going to honestly dig a little bit in and see what's behind all this stuff, so...
Probably more salt.
Yeah, probably.
All right.
Oh, great. What is this already? What is all this? Do you see this green stuff? Oh, it might be melting. It's spring.
Is it all gonna melt?
The snow is melting.
So maybe the water will melt.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and pause real quick. We need to go D for designate. I'm gonna go P for gather plants. If there are any plants, have them gather all this junk. Might get extra food or seeds out of it, so that's good.
Technomaestro says, salt, salt, and even more salt. All you need to make a successful fortress.
Exactly.
All right, we have a dwarf request name I forgot to mention. The first person wants to be named Sethicus. Sethicus the dwarf.
Sethicus. All right, let me get these up. I'll open Dwarf Therapist, and I will start signing names for you guys.
All right.
All right, so everybody has a job. We got woodcutters running around doing their thing.
I have no idea how much of that is river and how much isn't river.
So snow is covering most of it, but if you can see where my mouse is, right here is kind of like the river just kind of runs down. Here, this gives you an idea. Oops, right here. So that's all river. We're kind of right about here, I'd say. Yeah.
Yeah, I just want to make sure that you're not, because it's all melting snow, but it's hard to tell what's under it. So I don't want to be like, surprise, river.
Here's a question: can you smooth this? There's engraved stone, smooth stone. S.
We're not. How close are we to other civilizations? That's a good question we have.
I need to remove. So you can smooth this zone, so that's good. So this rock that we have here, what is this? This rough-hewn rock salt wall. It is officially stone still, so that's good. We can actually build our fortress into this mountainside here and smooth it out. So that's good.
So how close are we to other civilizations? A streamer has asked, or a viewer of our stream.
Okay, God, I haven't played this game in like 2 years. I forgot how to check the surrounding areas again, actually. Civilizations. I'm assuming that's under C. View details. Enter.
Let us see. Oh god, the nearest one is the decisive hammers?
Yeah, that sounds like fun.
Yeah, I'm sure they're not going to do anything bad for us.
Interesting. Well, we're probably going to need those people to be trading with us like relatively soon, because I think it's going to be a rough start with all this snow. Well, it is melting though, so we'll go from there. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and have this go in a little bit further. Oops. And then I like to have like T intersections. I think they feel like a little bit more easier to defend. And then from here, I will start making an area for them to start moving all the shite into the fortress.
Yes, the shite moving. Once you have everything queued up, you name dwarves to die.
Ah, yes. The greater good.
Greater good.
I really hope it gets warm enough that it actually melts the ice so that we can get water.
Nonsense. We'll get lava and we'll melt it all.
I was gonna say, technically, if we need to, it's drastic, but we could always dig super deep, find hopefully an underwater cavern, and use that for our water source.
That might be, yeah. I mean, that might be doable. We just gotta hope that this shit does actually melt.
Slowly but surely, it's going away, so...
Alright.
Alright, let's go ahead and pause this. Let me...
Some of my guys have said you're cutting in and out, or I'm not sure if it's me who's cutting in and out. Do not know. We shall see.
It won't let me pull up my Dwarf Fortress Therapist. Oh. Let's see if I can connect it. Come on, baby. Aha! There we are. Okay, so we have that going. So now, I need names. I need names of people who want to be dwarfsked.
Alright, we're gonna need some dwarf names. Let's see.
Now, I'm not gonna... We're not gonna do female, male, all that crap. You're just gonna be a dwarf. So, I don't want to hear it.
You get what you get. They're saying they're having some freezing and unfreezing issues on the stream. I'm not sure what's with that.
I think some of it is because I have to alt-tab between certain screens, so that might be it.
I don't know.
Yeah, it wouldn't let me pull up my Dwarf Therapist, so I actually had to kind of undo it and then redo it, so... Oh, you guys aren't seeing that? That makes me sad. Oh, there it goes. No, it's catching up with the... Okay, you guys can see it, because I can see it. It should catch up to you. I volunteer as dwarfing. So, Techno. Would you like to be Techno or the full name?
We'll need
Techno.
that. We will need one named Count Scary. And we will need one named Sethicus.
Count Scary.
Count Scary.
And Sethicus? How the hell do you spell Sethicus?
Yep.
Get real.
Sethicus.
Sethicus. Alright, anyone else?
So you got Count Scary, Technomaestro, Sethicus. Somebody wants to be named Dark Steel? God, that sounds like a fucking
porno name. Porno name. Dark Steel.
My name is Dark Steel, an essence for men. All right.
All right, need three more. Three more names. Actually,
let's see.
Well, we need to make one of us as Tex, and one of us as E. coli. Okay, I need one more for now. We'll obviously do more once we get more people.
I don't know. I do not know. Name one digs with hands.
Mad Asgardian, you have been chosen.
Oh.
Okay. Commit
Yeah, they're
changes.
saying you might need to tweak some settings because you're getting a lot of freezing on the stream.
I think it has something to do with going back and forth between the stupid Dwarf Therapist thing. Let me see if I can mess with my OBS, because it should show all of my stuff on my monitor.
Well, one of the guys suggested maybe PewDiePie is streaming, therefore no one else can.
Okay, let's go like that.
Fuck with OBS, make it behave. Can people still hear our voices at least, even if the stuff is not stuffing?
Is that much better?
It'll probably take a few for it to catch up to me.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, I was gonna have to wait for it to load up the rest of the way. It might be Dwarf Fortress itself kind of messing with some of that stuff.
Yeah, they're saying it's more frozen than not frozen.
It's more frozen than not frozen. That's That's horrible. Why?
Yeah,
It's gotta be Dwarf
stopping and
Fortress.
starting.
It's gotta be Dwarf Fortress. Since I was streaming, what was that, Deus Ex on super high settings and stuff and having no issues, so... Oh, let me take a gander. Let's take a gander here.
Yep, I think people are gonna start refreshing it and see what happens.
I changed some settings around, see if that'll do it. Hopefully. It might have something to do with the fact that there's so many screens going on here. So let me, if you guys can see this. There we go. Let me get rid of that. This can go back over there. And where's Dwarf Fortress at? Where'd you go? There.
Alright. Kill it all.
Okay.
You have like 8 things on your desktop?
It's all the Dwarf Fortress stuff. You have to have like Sound Sense and Dwarf Fortress and Dwarf Therapist and Discord and OBS and your grandma and her
Leave my grandma out of this.
Okay, on my side it is showing that my upload and download is back to green. So I think that'll hopefully be the end of it. Let me know if it's still doing that thing. I think it's just because of, Dwarf Fortress and it's,
People are saying it's better. All right,
better.
so
Awesome.
So yeah, we named some dwarves to catch everyone up. We named some dwarves. We arrived at this place, which is terrible because everything's made of salt and it's frozen. Which some of it's melting, but it might not. We named some dwarfs. Let's see. What else?
So
yeah, that's about it.
There's E. coli.
We dealt with issues. Yeah.
So we got E. coli there. Dark Steel is also a miner. Let's take a look over here. Who else is in here? Got a bunch of freeloaders. Standing by the cart. Tex. I should have known. Let's see.
I'm advising.
Mad Asgardian. So you guys are just chilling over here for the time being. That's fine. You guys are watching the snow melt. Very productive.
Yeah. I'm a woodworker. I'm gonna work that wood, baby.
Oh, yeah. Heck yeah. Alright, currently I'm just digging out enough space in the fort so I can actually start moving all the equipment and stuff inside, obviously.
You gotta move that shit, man.
Yeah. As you can see, the snow and ice is slowly but surely melting, so that's good. We really are gonna need some water here soon, so...
Nonsense! Salt! That's all we need.
Well, I mean, as long as we get our farms and everything going, we should be able to survive on beer, at the least.
All right, good. Now get that shit dug out. We're doing all right. Good stuff.
Looks like our miners are thirsty. They're heading back to the cart. Okay, they're going back to do what they were doing.
What are our beer levels at?
Okay, let's see. It should be, what, stockpiles, I think, if I remember. P. Oh, nope, that's creating. I need to see stores.
I think you just hover over the barrel, right?
You'd think so, right? Tells you here.
Just dip a yardstick in it and say, this much booze. I hope we can trade some salt.
Yeah, no shit, right?
All right.
Ooh, something shiny. What is that? Bloodstones. Yeah, that's cool. It's not ominous at all.
Nah, just go ahead and dig that up.
Yeah, that's cool.
Dig that up.
Yeah,
fuck it.
Make a pendant. It'll be fine. Just hang it around your neck. You won't get cancer.
No, nobody's gonna die. It's just some stones. It's just some stones. It's tradable. That's what I'm hearing. That's what it's about. It's about tradable, marketable things. filled with good stuff.
Maybe you guys gather more plants while we're waiting, since a lazy dwarf is not a good dwarf. We want production going. That'll increase our food source and stuff, because they'll go through, they'll get better at what they're doing too. So they'll gather plants and they'll get better at doing it. So that'll give us seeds and sometimes berries and whatnot to eat.
Oh yeah. Yeah, and then you guys are saying, you know what? I'd purchase a bloodstone. It's not that bad.
Bloodstone mugs for everyone.
Can we make salt mugs? That's what Techno wants to know.
Hell yeah, we're gonna make salt mugs.
Just be like, my beer's a little salty. Yeah, well, quit being a loser. All right, so
a snowstorm has come. Oh, that's great. Great.
Everybody inside. Get away from the snow. You said you wanted cold. We got cold.
What is that? Shores? Is that how you pronounce it?
Shores?
Shore, S-C-H-O-R-L-S. I'm going to pretend I know how that is pronounced.
Charles.
Okay, let's go.
Okay. Yeah. Let's get these dwarfs digging deep in the dwarfs.
Okay, I'm just going to make a random stockpile and pretty much try to put everything in there.
Salt mugs are perfectly conducive to good kidney health. You don't tell me otherwise. I'll argue with your chat for you. Alright, so we have a stockpile. A pile of stock. You know. That's good. Yeah, we need to figure out this water problem. Because we have frozen water. Can we cut blocks of ice, bring them inside, and melt them somehow? Maybe put them next to a heat source or something?
Okay, that should work. This is going to be super unorganized, but I just want to get all the equipment inside. And then I think I have to break this wagon down, if I remember right. I just can't remember exactly how. I think it's designations. And then I select the building, and I think it's a building itself. So remove stairs, blah, blah, blah.
Praise Zorg.
Remove construction. No?
What have we done?
What have we done? God, this is... I haven't played in so long that I forget all these little buttons and whatnot.
Buttons?
Buttons. Who's got the buttons?
Just cut all the trees down. And how are we going to solve this water issue?
Honestly, we're probably going to have to dig down.
Well, let's dig down, baby.
If we find a cavern, that'll be awesome, because then we can use underground cavern water. I mean, it's better than nothing.
Just dig down. Start digging down like a mad bastard.
It'll be fine. Okay. So we want up, down, stairs. We'll go like these. Oh, we have to do downstairs first, because we're up here. Okay, downstairs. Yeah. And then we want up, downstairs.
Right, there we go.
Oops. And...
There we go.
I'm going to go down a couple levels and just kind of see what we got available to us. We also need to find some dirt, like soil, because that's how we set up farms. So hopefully we can find some good soil around. I mean, we can always farm above ground, but, you know, gross.
What? Above ground dwarfs?
Yeah, it's not very cool. Alright, somebody in the chat. Somebody remind me how to break down a building. Because technically a card is considered a building, and I can't remember. It's a specific thing.
I'm not seeing comments. Let's see. Come on. You guys know how to do this. They said deconstruct it.
Yeah, that's what I said. So it's under D for designations, isn't it?
Use a hammer.
Use a hammer. Set it on fire. Alright, so we're under D for designations. I thought there was a deconstruct button up here, but maybe not. Okay, maybe not.
Insult its mom.
Set orders. Designations. B for buildings. No, that's how to build buildings. We want to break this building down. Set building tasks. I don't think it'd be under building tasks, would it?
Build the tasks.
No.
D plus N. Remove construction.
D plus N. See, I thought I was doing that already. Maybe I just need to select the thing. Okay.
Someone has answered Google.
Google.
Man, that Google guy, he know everything.
D plus N. Remove construction. So I selected it, but I don't think they're going to break it down. I'm pretty sure that you have to... It's a building. Like, it would be the same as if you're building... or deconstructing a workshop. There's a very specific set of buttons for it.
Maybe.
Alright, well, we're already hitting some shiny things.
They said, O for the wagon, select it. Q, select the wagon.
Q. What? Q to select... Oh, whoa, look at the ice melted, like, way quick. Look at that. Bam. Okay, Q. X to remove building. Yay! Whoever did that, you're awesome.
Rabber Dasher.
Promotions.
Promotions. We're all going to die.
Okay, is this water actually... It says it's a brook. So, I'm not quite sure if that means it's actually... I think it's frozen still, to be honest. But even if it's not, it'll be very, like, shallow water. I think we can still use it. Well, let's start digging our stoof out. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. Ah!
All right.
Normally I'd be like way more like specific about how I do things, but you know, we're here for fun.
Yeah.
So,
no, I mean, come on, we're doing all right. We got some good people in here.
I'm not going to sit here and do like... I'm not joking. I would be doing like symmetrical, everything would have to be aligned and stuff type work, but we're not going to do that today. We're going to just have fun.
All right, here's a question we need to ask. How many people are here for free shit? How many of you are here for free shit? That's the question to ask. We need to see how effective our marketing is. Maybe. If they can hear my voice. Can they hear my voice?
Uh-oh. My Q. Change settings.
Saturday morning coffee and Dwarf action. Hot Dwarf on Dwarf action.
Oops, no, I don't want that. I, for whatever reason, didn't accept all my stuff, so I need to move all this crap inside.
Isn't it just a DF stream? Lol says Plozerum K3.
Aha! Alright, dwarves are carrying shit inside. This is what we want. Excellent.
By the way, if you're looking for cargo tips, what you need to do in Space Station 13 is you get the export scanner, you tie it up to the console computer, and then you wander around very slyly scanning things and seeing how much they're worth before stealing them. That's the trick, is to know what has value before you take it. So you can just kind of walk around and just be like, hey, nice thing you got there. Beep. Oh, it's not worth that much. I mean, I don't want it. I mean, nice thing. Yeah, sure, no problem. Then just walk off. That's what you do. Also, you need a tool belt full of all of the stealing tools. All of the stealing tools you can.
Labors. Here we go. We need to figure out how to turn off carrying. I don't want my goddamn miners to be carrying stuff. They need to be mining.
Oh, yeah.
I'm only breaking my neck to read these things sideways. No big deal.
Are you reading it sideways?
You'll see. Willpower rolls. I mean, one of these is like literally carrying. I don't want people to carry stuff. Learning. Labors. You think it'd be under labors, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Stone crafting. Cooking. Fishing.
Glazing.
Glazing. there's a little bit more. Alchemy, construction, stone hauling. Yeah, we definitely don't want that on. We want that off.
Yeah, in Space Station 13, boys and girls, you need to sell the boxes because you get money for the crates, but it's good to keep one or two. So, you can ship things you find to certain departments like, hey, security, I found all your guns. Remember that. Hail Cargonia.
Oh. I think it actually automatically did it. Nope. You're cleaning, wood hauling. Okay, all these need to be off.
Did we just
Levers.
embark? We embarked not too long ago. We had some technical difficulties, and now we fixed them. We are in a shitty place that is full of salt, more or less. It is a salt fortress and is a frozen shithole.
All right. So what I did just now is I went and found my 2 miners. One of them was already made up pretty properly, and the other one was hauling stuff. So I want him to not haul. I need him to mine. So he should be set. Oh crap! Did I commit? Of course I did commit. Why would I commit? Commit. Haha!
Someone. Austin Button says, remind E. coli to build the rooms with a window to make it harder for vamps.
Maybe I want a Dwarven vampire army. You ever thought about that? What about my needs, Austin? Huh?
Yeah.
Selfish bastard.
Yeah. Excellent. Good.
Good. Alright, so they're hauling all the crap in, as you can see. Now, normally, like I said, I'm kind of very... I like things to be symmetrical and organized, but we're not going for that today. We're just going to get the stuff in. You can see that there's all kinds of, wood, and they're bringing in food and stuff, and we'll sort this shit later. That's not what this is about. We just want to get all the crap inside. I'm going to be building, workshops in these little 3x3s. Actually, you know what? I'm probably gonna... No,
I've been called the God Emperor of Cargonia, king of all Cargonians and non-Cargonians alike. You may kiss the ring if you bring offerings to Cargonia. By the way, in a recent episode I put up a few days ago, we actually did secede from the station.
I have not gotten my chance to read that yet, or watch that yet.
Yeah, I read the YouTubes, the latest periodicals.
You young whippersnappers and your moving pictures.
Your moving internet box. I don't trust it. It's full of Chinese and dangerous people.
We want to remove ramps. Z, remove ramps. I don't like ramps. Ramps are the devil. Goddamn commies. There.
All they do is steal your corn. All right, so we got water. We're gonna need to do some irrigation here before it's dead.
Ah, yes, flowing water. Yes. So what we'll probably end up doing.
Summertime has come.
All right, it auto saves. So I don't want to push anything right now because obviously don't want it to crash. It's gonna save.
Ah, the water flows freely. Yes. So what we're going to need is we're going to need some form of irrigation, and we're going to need some form of farm as soon as possible.
Okay.
So you can stockpile.
I was getting a little stressed out there for a second because it it took forever to save, so I was like, oh great, here we go. But it's good. Alright, so she's back in. We got flowing water, so at least they can drink. However, we need to build farms.
A farm.
So we need some kind of sand or soil. I've heard of something called a bucket brigade, but I've never done it myself, so...
Yeah, and I've never tried that before either. I remember people were talking about that when irrigation was added in, that you just have a bunch of dwarves running back and forth with buckets, but that sounds like a shit way of doing things. A guy joined named Kor Garak, and Glasses Man says, "Greetings, Kor Garak, champion of the 8th plane." Excellent. Turn everything into a D&D game, boys. That's what you gotta do. Everything is D&D.
Okay, let's see here. Okay, I made a couple workshops. That way they can at least work. I still have dwarves carrying a fuck ton. Oh, so back in the day, like the trees were just like this one little tiny tile, so it didn't give you very much. Oh, it's raining. Cool. Anyways, it used to not give you a lot of wood. Now, when you chop down a tree, as you can see, this is all wood right here. Here, let me zoom in. Yeah. Oh my god, look at them graphics. Damn graphics, though. It's awesome. Do we have everything?
Yes. People, this is not a multiplayer Dwarf Fortress, as cool as that would be. I am merely an advisor. I'm here to advise and give bad ideas.
Yes.
Speaking of, I haven't had any beer yet.
What?
I'll go get some beer. I'll be back! Do dwarf things.
Dwarven things, okay. So we got that going. I need beds. 5, 6, 7. We have 7 dwarves, right? 7? Close enough. Q! I need doors! Add D for door. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go. Yeah, that's good enough. Good enough for me. Alright, let's extend some of this stuff out. Because this one stockpile's not quite good enough. Oops. See, it says that there's sand over here. Let's see. What's further down here? Is that sandy wall? We might have to dig down and maybe loop around, because if there's sand over here, I might be able to make my farms over here. It says there's sand on these walls here. I've heard some badass dwarf fortresses that were made up of whole vampire nations. And they, like, specifically, like, newcomers, you know, like, migrants who come in, they would lock them in into the rooms with their vampire lords, and they would convert them. I've never done it myself, but that would be interesting. Make dwarves move freight. Yes. Cargonia will live on. What is all this? What are these black little berries? Dense rush flowers. Flowers. Gross. Wow. Wow. What is this? What is this? Cherry flower. What is going on? Are they blooming? Are they like exploding? What the fuck? Look at this. I do not understand. Alright, can anybody explain what the fuck is going on with this? What the hell? It's like dense field sage. Cherry flowers. That's weird. I think they're blooming. And they're like exploding when they bloom. That's interesting. Dig! Dig, you bastards! Alright, I need you guys to continue to gather plants as best you can. It's important. Does anybody remember if you have to set an area for fishing, or do the fisher dwarfs automatically find their own? If anybody in chat knows, go ahead and post it up there. I'd appreciate that. Oh, we struck more bloodstone. Excellent. There's just like a random axe just chilling right there. Bronze battle axe. Maybe somebody got it stuck in the tree and left it there. And it's raining again. Okay, after I dig out this hallway and this stockpile room, I will then obviously bring the rest of the gear and food inside. And then from there, we should probably start digging into the sandy area, and hopefully that will allow us to dig farms there. And then we'll seal it off with stone, and we'll use that for our farms. Yeah, right now I think the reason why there's like all this stuff left out is this stockpile is full. As you can see, it's like literally maxed out. So that's why I dug this out right here.
I'm here. I'm here.
Oh god, he's back.
Ah, yes.
Well, we've struck in more bloodstone, so it looks like there's a lot of this stuff around here. All right.
What?
P for stockpiles. Let's go ahead and make a custom one again. C. I'll just go from here to here. We want to go T. I do not want any wood, so let's go D. Enter. Okay. Alright, so now they should start bringing all us food. Okay, awesome. Looks like they're doing what they're supposed to be doing.
Alright, let's get this moving.
Alright, so now that I have more stockpiles, they're actually starting to bring in all this equipment. Yeah, it looks like somebody already grabbed the axe. There was a bronze axe over here that was like stuck in a tree. I was worried that it would get lost.
Nonsense.
Okay, so now that that's done, let's go ahead and let's go D for dig, mine.
Someone says we need to create a stockpile for weapons and tools.
Well, that's insinuating that we're a little bit more organized. That's crazy talk.
The beer today is a Belgian blonde, and it smells of nice citrus and fruit notes. Locally made and crafted. Tasty.
Well, you keep your fruit notes to yourself, bub.
You're like, I like the Budweiser because it's Budweiser. It's made of rice because people don't know any different.
So right now I'm focusing on trying to get farm going so we don't run out of food. And then from there, I will probably have to like dig a trench or irrigation. Hey! Got migrants. Okay, cool. So
No.
all right, let's see here.
Send them straight to hell.
1, 2. Are you lost? What are you guys doing? Just 2? 2? One of them's a miner. Maybe we can use that. Huh. Well, fuck you guys then. Don't want you, my lazy bastards. They'll come streaming in here in just a second.
Oh my god. I hate migrants in this game because it's always like, hey, you got some new people. They're gonna drink all your beer and do nothing.
Yes. Yes. Alright. Brainstorm. So we don't have a crap ton of this sandy area. I'm going to try to dig out as much as I can. It's not a lot, but I'm pretty sure that we can dig farms in this little bit of sand area that I did find.
One guy said, hit refresh on Dwarf Therapist to see them.
What? Dwarf Therapist. Okay, here we go. Dwarf Therapist. I'm assuming refresh as in read dwarves. Aha! Okay, I need names. Names, people?
Ladies and gentlemen, submit your names for destruction.
Well, I know we're going to do Austin Button, also known as Black Star.
Black Star, the man
Black
who came from the
Star.
north. It sounds like you're sitting around a table and it's like, all right, introduce your character. My guy's name is Black Star. He is a level 4 wizard with the ability to cast prismatic spray. All right. Then we got Black Star. Someone says Flynn. I fight for the users.
That's awesome.
Let's see. Vicarthus. That's another good one. Vecarthus.
Oh, okay. Mr. What is it? Chaotic Destruction. Your name is too long, my friend. You need a better, shorter one.
No.
Urist
All
makes salty butt.
Jurist McSaltybutt.
One of them has to be named Sloan. All right, I'll go with that. Sure, Sloan. Copy.
Make him have the
Copy.
militia.
Pasta.
Sloan. There's nothing wrong with prismatic spray. I'm a level 5 wizard. Get it right.
Thurman. I'll dig that. Set the
Thurmond and the Destroyers.
Paste. Okay, I think that's all of them. So let's go ahead and apply. Commit. Commit.
Listen, we're going to destroy these people of Dwarf Fortress.
Okay. So as you can see, this right here is sand cavern floor. So I should be able to build farms on here. However, it's like out in the open. If you notice, it's sort of outside, which is gross. But we're gonna have to make do.
One more dwarf digs with hands. He
Digs
says,
with
"I
hands.
see how it is."
I think I'm out of dwarves. We're gonna have to wait for the next one.
Oh, you gotta wait for the next one, buddy.
Unsubbed. Fuck. The whole empire just crumbled in. That sub was holding us together, man.
All right, we're moving forward.
I'll tell you what. When one of them procreates, you'll be the first son of Dwarf Fortress.
The fourth son of the fortress of doom.
All right, here we go. D for designate. How do plant things in mud? I thought it was under D for designations. Is it buildings? Is it? There's a farm that I'm looking for. Where's the farm at? Floodgate. Floor hatch. Or is it like a shop?
Listen, guys, we need to destroy all of these non-believers.
Where's my goddamn farming? Remove. Gather trees. Smooth stone. Fortifications. You know what this requires? More beer!
That's what you do.
I could have I thought it was a damn farm. I could have sworn. Farm plot! Aha! I fucking knew it!
Dwarves don't farm, they forge corn.
Alright, it's not gonna be... Oh, wait, whoa. Seriously? Alright.
Don't forget to make a doomsday device. We'll get to that at some point. Vodka and orange juice. You mean a screwdriver? For Charlie Sheen's breakfast?
Okay.
Yeah, if you build a few farms, that should be good enough.
I would hope
Just
so.
build a nice stockpile.
Problem is because it's not underground, now we have to do stuff like defend it and gross.
Well, this is just for starters. This is going to be a farm that lasts maybe a season or two.
Yeah,
you know.
we'll bust it down and find something better. Alright, looks like the farmer's quote-unquote constructing the farm. Sounds good. And then we'll need to obviously set them to start actually farming.
I had an idea for a cocktail for Space Station 13 where you just squeeze out the rag after you've been bartending a while and call it the Grey Tider. It's made from all the leftovers.
I need to get rid of this one tiny little farm. Okay, remove building. There. I like one tile big. There. It's all messed up. It's good. It's good.
You have 22 people watching now.
What?
Yeah.
Yay! My life matters. I have meaning.
Relevance.
All right. Whoa! 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 This is way different. What happened to the just like, you know, plump helmets and stuff? This is a little much. What is? Look at all this shit. It actually has a list of all the seeds and stuff that you have.
That's too many.
Wow. Okay.
Let's grow chicory like Granddad used to.
Well, we're gonna be doing plump helmet spawns for pretty much a year round. That's for sure. There. The other farms will pump out other stuff, but for the most part, we need plump helmet spawn. So.
If it was plump helmet punk, if there was a plump helmet punk thing, it would just be really soft voiced and very Bob Ross and just slowly lull you into a deep sleep. But then the subliminal commands would come along. You guys like the Bob Ross of YouTube.
So, I have an idea.
Uh-oh.
So if you notice, so this is one level up. So if you look here, there's a bunch of dirt and stuff above us, and this is obviously showing what's beneath. So our farm kind of sticks out. We could build a ceiling that goes around this and then wall this off, and technically it would be safe. Yes.
Yeah, you could also dig like a back tunnel to it, maybe.
Exactly, and then like loop it around this way and come around and so on and so forth. So that
Yeah.
people don't have to go outside. Because, yeah.
No, I mean,
Doors.
that's good.
Doors in the sun, gross.
Yeah.
Who wants to deal with this shit?
You know, that's the thing I always thought would be interesting in D&D is like have some dwarves that are like ashy gray, like really pale, and they're like because I know there's deep dwarves in D&D, the Duragar, but I think it'd be cool to have like a dwarven race that had skin that was like almost translucent, and they're like just black-eyed monstrosities. Hadn't seen the sun ever, take damage from it.
I forgot something. Okay.
Doors.
I was putting up doors, but I need to make a wall. And I remember it's under a very specific thing. Okay, wall. So we're going, what, capital C? Capital C for wall.
Wall and salt.
Okay. So once I build this wall, it will allow me to build that door in the center. Or you know what? No, screw that. We're gonna cancel that. No.
In what edition of Pathfinder are those blind dwarves? Because I have not what edition, what book? I've got the main book, and I think I've got the Advanced Race Guide and the DM Guide. Like the farmers from Skyrim.
Okay, now we have doors. That's better than nothing. I'll probably end up digging this out and making it all pretty, and I'll put the trade depot here, which we should probably do relatively quickly. Alright, B for build. Where's the trade depot? There we go. I'll put this right smack in the middle. Make it out of rocks and salt. Salty rocks.
Rock salt.
Okay, do we have any harvested? I don't know what that is. A quinoa leaf? Gross. No! Ah, you bastards. I forgot to turn off the... I thought I did turn off the wood to this thing, but I guess not. Okay. S. God damn it. Disable. Sons of bitches. There. All they were doing was carrying all the wood. That's all. Instead of working or doing anything other than that, they were just carrying wood into this pile infinitely.
Oh my.
Oh my. All this goddamn wood handling.
Oh yeah.
Well, since our miners aren't doing much, let's get them actually harvesting some of these veins. We'll have them kind of dig out, discover ore veins. There we go.
Yeah, usually when I do the mining for ore veins, I do like the little spider tunnels, like just 1 width wide. And I just send them off in various directions and try to figure that out.
There's kind of a cheesy way where you like do this like grid system and then you like can't not find every ore on the level. It's kind of crazy, but if you want a power game you do that, but lately I've been doing this whole kind of natural looking weaving and, you know, organic mining, let's put it that way.
Yeah, Minecraft style.
Yes, with lasers.
Listen, I will make my wizard shoot lasers out of his butt if I want to, because my name is Gooblammerfish, the greatest wizard in the land. Alright.
Just to be sure. Are they... Okay, plump pellets are selected.
Yeah, man. The
Spring. We want summer. Okay. And let's see, autumn. And winter. Or I could also shift enter to do all seasons because I'm an R-tard. That's cool. Oh, okay. I'm curious why the farmer's not doing anything yet.
Because he's a goddamn farmer.
Sons of bitches.
All they do is eat corn.
What's he doing? That's a farmer right there. Where are you going? Where are all these people going? You creepy bastards? Okay, hold on. Where'd he go?
I got a message. How dare you insult Gooblammerfish? We have a D&D game or a Pathfinder game running in the Black Pants Legion Discord, and one of them has a wizard named Gooblammerfish who shot himself in the foot. Tech/E. coli opinions on RimWorld. RimWorld is good. It's still new, but it's really mod friendly. There's a lot of fun stuff in there. The only issues I have is that they have some of the same problems as Dwarf Fortress in terms of people doing shit that is not really critical out of order. They're like, well, I'm just gonna not move anything and sit here and stare at the wall. But it's just kind of new. So I have played quite a bit of it on my channel. I kind of enjoy it. I've beaten it once, which is nice. I like that. I really like how it's going. So it has good promise in the future.
I have actually yet to play RimWorld. It does look good, though. It looks like it's on the right track to being, you know, in the footsteps of Dwarf Fortress.
Yeah, it's definitely on the right track. I mean, he's got the basics there, and it's looking really promising. I hate a lot of early access shit. I do. And Metasguardian, I did send an update to the subscribers that I was streaming. I did it in the Discord. if I put it up on my channel or anything, I would have to make a video, which would require me to spend like 30 minutes fucking around and pretend like I know what I'm doing in Adobe, which is probably not going to happen. Yeah, it's going to take some time before RimWorld gets better, but I like it. I like what they got so far because they're doing baby steps.
Okay, we're gonna pause here. I need to get Dwarf therapist. All right, we need to find our farmers because I'm noticing that there's a farmer currently working in a Craftsdorf thing. And that is not good.
Craftsdorf farmer, what is this bullshit?
Yeah, what the fuck? Everybody's carrying stuff. I need you guys to actually work. Let's see, where is farming? Where is that? So many things to look at. Pottery, metalworking, fishing, milk and cheese, plant processing, plant gathering. Farming. Looks like Black Star's a farmer. Okay, let's see.
Black Star the farmer.
Sloan, you freeloading son of a bitch. Look at this. You are now a farmer. That is
Farmer Sloan gonna mine some salt.
Like that.
He is a guaranteed salt miner, though, on Space Station 13. If Sloan is playing security, you're dead.
Well, I don't have any farmers here that have much of that, other than Count Scary. All right, what else? Why are you carrying stuff? I need you to not do that thing that you do. So, all right. So we're gonna go like these.
Like these?
You know, it says like, oh, he's carrying plants. Okay, that's what we want.
You should make, as soon as you have another dwarf that's doing nothing, you should make them both wrestlers. So Sloan and this other security guy just wrestle each other naked.
All right, I have a cheese maker, and since I don't even have like a cow or anything like that, you're being wax working. Awesome. That looks great on your resume, Flynn. Well done. Well done, good sir.
Yes, I am a Ren Fair artist and wax worker. I make over $2,000 a year.
Here we go, farmer. See, okay, how the fuck is your profession farming? You're a farmer, but you don't have farming as a skill.
Well, like many farmers in America, I guess. That
Subsidies.
Is based on, yeah, I was gonna say
subsidies.
I grow alfalfa. Well, where's your farm? I don't have one. I live in the city.
It's very complicated. You wouldn't understand, you simpleton. Okay, I think that's quite enough. We'll go like that. I committed.
Macho Dwarf Randy Savage Beard. Oh yeah! I'm gonna get you a headlock. That was the most terrifying mod back in the day for Left 4 Dead. Was somebody made a mod where all the zombies did Macho Man Randy Savage voices. And so you'd be sitting there and you'd hear on the other side of the door, they'd be like, oh yeah, mind-boggling, snap into a Slim Jim. And then you'd open the door and they'd be like, oh yeah! Be in your face. And oh man, it was nuts.
God, that would be like fucking, that's like what nightmares are made of. Jesus. Oh yeah!
Oh yeah.
I'm just digging out some of these shiny things to see what they are and see if they will make monies.
That's not Core. That's someone with a similar name.
So, we have started our Dwarven rock salt mug industry.
Mmm.
Delicious. Yes.
Have some salt with your everything. Think about it. They could use it, though, in taverns. Like, the tavern would sell more booze because they're like, oh, free water, and it's in a salt mug, and you drink it, you're like, God, I'm really parched. Well, would you like some beer?
Autumn is here.
Uh-oh.
See?
Well...
Now we're thinking.
Autumn has sprung. So we should probably...
Do we have anything we actually farmed this year?
No. I don't think so. I set them to farm, and that was just 2 seconds ago, so I'm waiting to see if they'll actually do the thing that they say they will do.
Yeah, Menace Guardian said this is the first Dwarf Fortress colony to be wiped out by kidney stones.
Yes! Yes!
The salt. The salt.
The fortress's doctor's like, you need to lower your sodium, and the dwarf just kind of like tilts his head. The fuck? You know?
Okay, that's terrifying.
We should probably give them somewhere to sleep. I mean, I don't know. It seems like that they're asking a lot. Normally I make their sleeping quarters a little bigger, but I'm gonna see. I have a theory that I can make it out of a 3x2. We're gonna see if this will work. And if it doesn't, we'll just make all the fucking migrants sleep here. Goddamn freeloaders. Oh. Aha!
Type, type, type. Type to type to type, 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 type. Type to type to type, type.
Click, click, click.
Make some fancy rooms for these babies.
I should probably queue up some more beds in. I have 7, but that's not enough, so add...
Look, it's Mirage King!
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more-ish. That's good enough for me. Alright, well that's queued up. I'm gonna go take a piss.
No. Alright, so I will answer people's questions, because I'm the only one here still. Let's see. Going through, blah, blah, blah. It is entirely controlled via keyboard, more or less. Is that a prisoner or fortress? Probably both. Mirage King, hello. I remember you. You played on our wonderful little Realm server we had for a while. Made some good shit. Good times. Good times. Hello. What is the secrets of the universe? I can't answer that. I'm just gonna drink this beer. Yeah. I was Trader QM. I just upped an episode of that like 30 minutes ago.
I don't mean to sound pompous, but this house that I just moved into is fucking huge, and I swear to God, if you want to go take a piss, you have to like pack a lunch and like stop halfway for rest. Whew. Oops. Okay. Alright, I don't know if these people are farming. I mean, I can't tell. Pears? I am alarmed here. It says there's apples. Peaches? Does that mean that they're planting these things? That there's apples and stuff growing here?
I don't know. And we started this stream about an hour ago.
Or so ago? Yeah.
Yeah. About.
I'm a little worried.
And I'm a little teapot. Yes, Lacarte, E. coli, giant house, Tex, shed. No, I live in a basement, and I have some nice things. I have a floor drobe and a chair drobe, where I keep my clothes. And that's about it. That is about it. So yes, the stream is about an hour old. Now I've been talking with people. Yeah, the Mirage King played in our little Realm server we had once upon a time for Minecraft. We built a lot of cool stuff. The Unterbauen and all that other nonsense. I drowned so many times building a nice underwater train track system. That's on my channel. I think I got a playlist, the BPL Realm server. We did a lot of cool stuff on that. It's just the problem with it is you can only have 10 people on it at a time, which was kind of kills it. And there was no mods, so it's just kind of vanilla Minecraft, which killed a few other people.
Oh, an outpost liaison. Oh my.
What?
I think we have like 5 mugs to barter with. Here are your fine mugs. The only thing that's funny is that the mugs probably weigh like 30 pounds a piece. So they're like super heavy. So a lot of times you can't trade very many.
Dwarves aren't pussies.
Okay, let's see here.
Let's see. Yeah, I wish we could get the Realm server would tech it, but they don't support any mods whatsoever. Oh, they're bringing all sorts of trade, looks like. What do we got?
Let's see here. Stone. We have rock salt. What's your salt teacher? Ah! No, that's not what I meant to do. Quick. Isn't there like a crafts version? Weapons, cloth, wood. I mean, technically, they're made out of stone, so they would be under stones, wouldn't it?
Maybe.
Wooders, bags.
It's not a true dwarven mug if it doesn't double as a bludgeoning weapon.
Yeah, no shit, huh? Weapons.
Weapons.
I might be crazy, but I don't see. I know that there are some mugs out there because I saw them, but maybe they were claimed, and that makes it so we can't trade them.
Nonsense.
I'm just gonna quickly go through and see if I spot them. Unless somebody else has a better way of searching. Is there like a actual search that you can pop up? We have a fuck ton of wood.
Yeah, wood.
Yeah, you can have all the wood you want, guys. It's not like it's everywhere. Well, shit. I know that there's some mugs, because I saw them. Oops. I am your liaison from Mountain Homes. Let's discuss your situation.
What situation?
Several days ago, Zolbin blah blah became mayor of the Creative Roof, replacing Mama's. Okay. Awesome. What request do you have of our merchants?
Fuck off and die.
Yes. Just come in this back room where there's this bloody mallet on the floor. Don't worry about that though. We'll talk about that in a moment. Okay. Seeds. I always tell them to bring plump helmet spawns and other seeds, so that way we can purchase them if we need to. I don't necessarily need weapons. Well, we'll have them bring some short swords and maces and battle axes and warhammers and short swords and spears and all the other cool things. Why not? We probably won't be able to afford them because they're expensive as fuck, but, you know, we'll see what they bring. Digging implements. Definitely pickaxes, because I need some of those as well.
Indeed.
Cheeses.
Oh, yeah. Bring many great and exotic cheeses.
Garden vegetables? Veggie towels?
Garbage day.
Do they have animals? It would be nice
Who
to have
wears
some
short shorts?
So these are eggs. Does that mean that you can, like...
Chickens.
Hatch? Yeah, that's what I was looking for, actually, is chickens. I see
Yes.
eggs.
Let's have some chickens, yay!
Am I crazy? I don't see any animals in there. Got barrels,
What a
rope,
fuck.
thread, cages. Oh, maybe it's under cages. No.
No, the cages are gonna be cages.
Meat. That's already
eggs.
done. Pets! Alright, we definitely want some dogs.
We want 50 cats.
Yes, we will buy cats. They're good for,
Meat.
yeah, for like a backup. So we want a hen and a rooster. Now, the last time I made a fort, I had a hen and a rooster and the little stupid little hen box and a room and stuff for them, and they never made any eggs. So hopefully that won't be the case this time.
Maybe you'll need hens and roosters? I don't know.
Because I don't know, because the hens are the females, right? And then the rooster's the male. So I think you need at least one rooster, and then you can have like 6 hens or something like that. We'll see. Can anybody else think of anything we might need before I finish this off?
Does anyone have anything they want from the store? Let's wait and see. By the way, folks, Mirage King was like one of the very first few subscribers to the Black Pants Legion. It's good to see him around. He's just been silent and commenting for a while because he probably hates everything.
Alright, we're committed.
We're committed.
Alright, we need to assign somebody as the liaison.
Uh-oh.
So, let's see. It's under nobles. Sethicus, you are the expedition leader. Well done, good sir. We should probably make somebody a bookkeeper.
Yeah, so they can take bets. How many cats would a fortress have?
Alright, Flynn, you are literally the only person here that has any kind of stats that go with that. So you are now the bookkeeper. If I remember right, I think the broker's the one that usually handles trading. If I remember right. God, I haven't played this game in like 2 years, so... manager. Any managerial skills? Anyone? 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 Let's see. Fishery worker. Black Star. You have been recruited, my friend.
I'm Black Star the Fisherman.
Ooh. Sloan. Expert persuader. Intimidator. Conversationalist.
Yeah, he is.
And
Oh,
pacifier.
wait, in this game. Right.
Yes. I think we have a winner.
Have you ever run across Sloan in Space Station 13?
We need a negative Ghost Rider.
Yeah, don't. If he plays security, you lose as an antag. Like 9 times out of 10. I've seen him come out of cloning with a gun and a stun baton, naked and brain damaged, and kill a whole antag team. Yeah, don't cross Sloan. Like, he's the only really super robust security officer who plays regularly. And he's like, you done goofed up. This is my station. Meth won't help. One time he arrested me, and he was like, Randolph, usually I find you funny, and you did kill a bunch of people, so I'm going to have to do something about that. And I said, yeah, but all they were was assistants. And he sat there and he thought about it, and he says, okay, you're free to go.
I don't think they're actually going to necessarily trade with us. I think they're just here literally to set up for the next trip.
Ah.
Yes. So
Oh, by the way,
a few more beds.
I had an idea for FTL 13.
What's that?
Okay, here's my idea. If people choose assistant and they've played it and they played the game for more than like, if they've been on your server for more than like a week, and they choose assistant, they should just spawn in the engine.
Like on top of the super matter?
Yeah. Yeah. And I agree, Spoony. Miku Frost was just as scary robust, but not really affiliated with security. Just runs around, does her own thing, and then kills everyone who gets in her way. Another robust one is Haley Batten, who is now a member of the Black Pants Legion. So, we're recruiting fighters.
I'm actually going to dig down, so let's go downstairs. Jay.
I'm notoriously unrobust on Space Station 13, but I'm beloved, so when people fuck with me, I have people volunteer to kill them.
Okay. What I'm hoping to do is that I'm going to dig down right here over by the farms, and hopefully it'll be dirt. I think the reason why these won't work is even though I set them as pellet spawns, it's technically above ground, and I think they won't grow here.
Ah.
Yes. And we do have a problem. As you can see, the water has already frozen. I was getting ready to dig that trench to see if I could get water from that, but...
That's not good. Issue. Seems like we may run out of food.
Food and water! We don't need it.
Well, I mean, can we trade the mugs for things of value?
I was trying to, but I don't... it says that we don't have anything to trade. And that does not
Damn it.
cool.
Yeah, I was saying, if you could dig a tunnel over to that little subterranean farming area and then hollow out a cavern, that might work.
Yes! Yes! Alright, so far it looks good. This is what we want. Awesome. Okay, this might work. It does look like most of this is dirt underneath here, so we can make our farms underground. Alright, we might be saved. It's going to be a rough first year, but we can do
Well,
it.
that's just not even limited to Dwarf Fortress. If you look at colonies, you know, the first year, the first winter is always usually referred to as the starving, you know. Woodworkers cancels give water, need empty bucket. Who's needs water? Give water.
Where's bucket then? I will make some buckets. Blocks, cage, door, bin, chest. We can probably make some bins, but I'll make some after this.
Some guy, as is his name, the way you trade something is to move it into the trading platform. You have to designate something to be moved up there to trade.
Yes, so that's actually what I had intended to do. However, I could not find it in the list to then select it to move to there. Because we should have mugs, if you can see here. Maybe they just don't like the mugs, but these right here. Rough-hewn rock salt... No. Rock salt mug. Boom. That's what I'm talking about. Right there. I was trying to move those, but they weren't even in the list. So here, let me show you. This will be easier to show. Okay. Move goods to and from the post. So G. So under this list here, I have to select the items and then move them around. Now I thought they originally were under like crafts. Should be under crafts, is my understanding, but I don't even have a crafts option here. Barrels, quivers, bags.
Someone says, are they in a basket or a barrel, perhaps?
That's what I'm thinking, and that would be unfortunate. I don't. Let's see. Do you guys see them in here? Apple. Does it show the contents in them? Yes. Well, I will definitely queue up some more bins. Because the bins are good because they hold your stuff much easier. B for build. Was it W for workshops, right? Workshops. And I want a carpenter. Here we go. Alright, so what I'm doing is now I'm selecting the manager to take care of this for me, so we want... Go.
Manage that shit.
No, can I... Oh. Wood bin. Construct wooden bin. How many would I like? Let's go 20. That should be enough. There. Alright, he will manage that shit. Sounds good to me. Shit, no water source. That looks just fine. B for building. There's a farm here somewhere. Farm plot.
Alright. I'm listening to a weird mix of music right now, because I can't listen to your stream and be on it, otherwise it's weird.
Yes, of
But
course.
I've got the Tale of John Teeter playing, which is hilarious. You're probably not going to be able to find that. He was that guy who was a time traveler, so he claimed.
Partially constructed. Okay.
Internet lore. Tampa Bay, Florida, year 36.
I fear for my dwarves, I must say. They're all thirsty.
I'm not. I have beer. They should be like the Fremen and just squeeze water out of them. That would be a cool game, is to play as like a Dwarf Fortress style game, but you play as the Fremen from Dune.
I know this is probably not going to end well, but we're going to dig down. And hopefully there'll be running water down here. We'll hit a cavern eventually. And though it might be dangerous, at least we'll have somewhat of a water source.
Yeah, maybe. All right, I'll drop that in our Discord so people can hear what I'm listening to.
Yeah.
In our Discord, no one else's.
It's fine. We're just digging straight down. Let's not break it
Gotta
like
find that
Minecraft
water.
Rule 1. Or Rule 1. Yeah, look, all those down blue arrows means that they're thirsty. And I would have quenched that thirst with Plump Helmet beer, or ale, or whatever the fuck they make out of it. But, yeah. Alright. So we want Shift-Enter for all. So, just checking. Okay. Oh, great, yeah, we're not starving. Go ahead and come on in. We have plenty of room. It's great. It's fine.
Well, you know, I mean, they are made of resources, right?
D for designate. We want to gather plants. At least that'll
Welcome,
give us some
Gout
food.
Master. Meister of the Gout. Welcome to the stream.
Oh.
Watch
Oh.
what we say and what we do.
Hey, looks like they're planting. Check it out. I told you it was something to do with it. Had to be underground, I think. The above ones are not going to work. the
Just
way we
delete
want them
those
to.
above ground ones so they
Yeah.
don't waste time.
We'll go Q. I think it's Q and X. X.
Someone said, did you put
X,
on farming
X.
for all seasons?
I did, yes. The first farm I went through and did each one individually.
Yeah.
So,
All right. So we need water badly. Let's do that. Just dig down.
I have it designated. Let's see if they've heading that way. Okay, they've done it partially, so.
Some guys suggested that if you make a storage space for something, then they should move all of that object to it. If you make it so that it can't be stored in any other storage space.
All right. We'll go.
Oh no. Mr. Seth has sent me something. All right, I'm gonna read this. Debating on whether I should have more beer.
There. All right. I'm going to dig out this little spot here. I'll make that specifically for food, and then again I will do another one, and that will be specifically for mugs. Nope, I don't want cabinets. 0.
Oh yeah. Helmets of plumpness.
Oh, we are building bins. Okay. I just want to make sure that's getting done.
What about that water issue? We gotta keep that on the forefront, otherwise we all die.
So I got these plump helmet spawns going. Hopefully those will go fast enough. And then we'll dig down. Are we digging down? Alright, somebody's on his way to dig that way.
The thirsty dwarves and the salt that will sustain them.
Yes. Yes. Not good, not good, not good.
Yeah, no water source. Everyone is dying.
I'm surprised we haven't struck a cavern yet.
Not yet.
They are digging, though. I can see it. See, there's a blinkiness right there. Yep, we got one guy right there. Dig! Dig, you fools! Yeah, I went down pretty far. We should hit a cavern here relatively soon.
Hopefully.
And then this little area right here will be for food, and then I'll also make one for mugs. But I'll wait, because I need that other miner to go mine. Yes, yes, go. Go, you fool! Okay. P for piles. I want this to be for food. Okay, there.
Someone has asked, are you brewing beer?
I just got the plump helmet spawns going, but yes, I do need to build.
Yeah, so no beer yet, folks.
I know, that's like a tragedy. Farmer's Workshop, where are you at? Metal Automation Butcher, Tanner, Craft Store, still.
Here's another question. Do we have barrels?
Ooh. Why, of course! What a silly question.
We need on that.
Q. Wood. Barrel. Let's go another 20. Aha! There. I'll have my manager take care of it.
Oh.
Alright, going down, 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 down. Okay, they are
I have
digging.
a submission of a 2-page short story that Mr. Sethkus has sent me. The Tale of Grumsgak, the first great goblin king.
Oh, it's raining and snowing outside. Yes, I know. Impending doom. I get it. See, I selected them to gather, and it says there's apples here, so I wonder why they haven't gathered. D.
Because they're
P.
fools.
Yeah, can they not gather these apples here? Oh well.
Are they like those trees from Wizard of Oz?
Okay, I'm going to build a wall around this.
And you're gonna make the fortress great again?
Yes. Build a wall! And then I will connect this.
How are we gonna have a food stockpile if we don't have food or water?
That's irrelevant. Don't worry about that.
Yeah, one step at a time.
Dig. Yeah. There. How have we not hit cavern yet?
Deeper.
Come on, you lazy oofs! Okay, yeah, we definitely have to go deeper. That's what she said.
Yep.
Yep. Hold on, dwarves.
Ah.
It's okay.
Someone said if you designate a food stockpile, the dwarves will take food apples from outside to inside.
Ah, I just did that. So I just made a food stockpile, so they should be doing that hopefully relatively soon.
Alright.
And I will do the same with a mug stockpile here in a little bit. Oops. Oop. Is that right? Yep. Alright. Little desperate, but we just gotta hit a cavern and we'll be fine. Everything will be fine. Nobody's gonna die. I should probably hit some hotkeys too. Let's see. There should be a way to make it so that you can teleport to your fortress. H for hotkeys. Z
While you
for
do
zoom
that,
here.
let's see.
Aha! Okay, hotkey has been set.
Dwarf Fortress.
Alright, so I have them brewing beer as soon as we actually get some plump helmets to actually pop out.
Yep.
Okay.
We're gonna need to make liquor quick.
Liquor will make everything better.
Yeah, if that shit grows.
What the hell? Oh no! We had a guy die from dehydration. Oh shit!
Who has died?
Rygoth.
There's one.
What is he? Who is
Cancels
he?
dig, horrified.
Oh god, he was a miner too.
Presser has been found dead, dehydrated.
That makes me sad.
Well, that's what happens.
Hey! Look! Look! Oh, wait, where'd he go? Where are you going? Plump helmet spawn! We can make
harvest
beer!
plants, horrified.
We can make beer! I need to make a pile and a refuse.
Of dwarves? Pile of dwarves.
Pile of dwarves, good. We got this. Corpses! Yes. We're just gonna put the
Oh yeah,
corpses
we'll
out
need a
here.
graveyard. Otherwise this will die. this will end poorly.
And where's the refuse? I know it's in here somewhere. Finished goods. Refuse are. Okay. There. I'll move the body away. Oh no! Mad Asgardian has died. Another miner. Oh god, everybody's dying. I think we're fucked.
Oh no.
I think like 2 more people just died all at the same time.
Yep.
This is not good.
If this fortress dies, you should do the next one in the desert. I used to do desert fortresses. No, they're insane but fun.
Yeah, this might be a spiral of dehydration here. Yeah, Techno died. Oh no. No!
And now the die-off begins.
We might be able to rise. We have a guy brewing beer. You can see him right there. See him?
Will he die brewing?
Yeah. Come on. Brew that beer, you bastard!
Make sure the remaining dwarves are able to brew beer. Metasguardian, I tried to warn you about them salt mugs.
I'm gonna make another still just in case. And then I will set them to brew beer as well.
As long as one survives, this is possible.
We can come back.
Yeah, Glasses Man, you have purged the weak, leaving only strong.
Yes! Yes!
Imagine if they entombed people in the salt, so it's just dehydrated bones.
Alright, they're carrying bodies. This is good. This is good. Alright. I'm seeing a lot less of those dehydration markers. We might make it out of this. We might make it out of this alive.
The last dwarf on Earth.
So we have 5 dead so far. Let's see. Okay, who died? Who died in the Great Purge? We have Mad Asgardian, Techno, a random guy. I don't think he had a name. And a random guy. Oh! Only half of them were migrants. Who cares? And
A snowstorm has come.
Rygoth. Rygoth has also died.
Does Tex fare well?
Add. Brew. Add. Brew.
Count Scary lives to scare the pants off people. Have you ever seen Count Scary?
Negative.
Count Scary was an old, like, late-night horror host. You know, like the old B horror movies.
Uh-huh.
And Matt Asgardian showed him to me, and it's hilarious because like they'd have gimmicks where he would like scare people's pants off. Mirage King has said, "Eat the fallen."
Alright, so we had 5 die. 2 of them were migrants. That is unfortunate. Look, we might survive. I only see a couple of the dehydration markers still. I think we're gonna bounce back. Excellent.
Yep. Just for now.
Let me put some doors on this area here, and D for door again, and yeah, there. Okay, so we got the barrels made. Excellent.
Good.
So what that should mean is, I think the bins are still made as well. What else do we need? What am I forgetting? I'm probably forgetting something. So we have bins and barrels.
Bins?
Bins hold your crafts. So the crafts. See, if you look right quick, there's a craft store walking around, and he's putting those mugs into a bin. He's walking back and forth.
All right, here's some suggestions. You need to build that mausoleum with coffins for your Hall of the Fallen. And as well, Glasses Man wants to know who has died so we can add them to the Tome of the Fallen.
Alright, I'm going to go ahead and name them off real quick. You get ready. Alright, so we have Mad Asgardian, Techno Maestro, Rygoth, Olin, and Lolar. Now, Lolan and Lolar were just migrants, so nobody gives a fuck. But the other three shall be remembered forever. How's our farms doing? Alright. They're small, but they're working. Let's see. I'm just zooming out to take a good look at the fort itself. Alright, he is right. We do have to make a area for the fallen, so we'll have to... Is this as far as I can go over? Okay.
Dwarf Fortress.
Q new order. Is it coffin? Rock coffin. Okay, let's make at least 5.
It's like rock lobster, but...
Rock lobster! We're gonna make 10.
Rock coffin.
There. Alright, still need those guys brewing beer. Alright, so we're sealed. If you can see here, right here, I sealed this door. So, like, this is wall, obviously. So you can only access our farms from inside of the fortress, which is what I was aiming for. What is all... Oh, it's autumn. All the leaves are falling. I'm like, is it raining blood? Seriously?
Yes.
That's natural. Alright. We might have survived this yet, boys.
We have to have food to survive the winter.
Yeah, the plump helmets should give us a little bit of food and a little bit of beer, so it might be scarce, but we might be able to survive as well.
A hunter might come in handy. Or someone who can wrestle the wildlife.
Alright, looks like officially winter has struck.
We're going to be entombed in here. You have struck native platinum! There we go!
Where? Where did we hit platinum at, though?
It says that at the bottom.
I see that, but the actual look... Oh, it might be over by the tombs.
Well, they were also digging down like crazy. So.
Oh, you know what? You're right there. That's correct.
It could be up here. That's fine, but usually I would never run into platinum anywhere near the surface.
Yeah, it's probably down somewhere. So I definitely want to put a door here, because sometimes they stink. You reek! Is that it right there? Platinum wall. Just a tiny little chunk right there, if you see where my mouse is. Just a tiny little bit.
Yeah, I have actually heard of Kakame, the Elf King of the Dwarves. I remember reading about that on the forums. I was like, "Ooh, that was a crazy thing that can just happen," you know.
Alright, so I think we might survive this because I don't see any more thirst markers. And we are starting to stockpile, it looks like to be seeds. What are these? Seeds? Plump helmet spawns. I should probably make some more barrels. Q. Wood barrel. Well, let's make another 20. Why not? Excellent. Let's go ahead and pull up our Dwarf therapist. Let's see if there's any freeloaders. Okay, Sloan, you're Sloan, we already talked about this, man. What are you doing, dude?
He needs to be the first militia dwarf. That's what needs to happen.
He is a miner, though. Says he's a level 14 miner. Grand Master miner, might I add. Ooh, fancy.
Put him on mining only and see what happens.
I'm gonna add his masonry as well. I'll just make him all about the rocks and stuff.
Yeah, all about the racks.
Okay, let's definitely commit.
It's all about the racks, baby.
Why is everybody... Look at all this. It's all highlighted. Maybe it's because they died and they're trying to fill in. Interesting. Alright. As far as I can tell, it looks like the masons are making coffins, I think. Should probably make another one of those as well. B for building. Or no, B for building. W for workshop. Let's make a masonry workshop. Oh, I don't know one right there.
I was just doing one of your giveaways here soon.
Oh, you know what? I totally forgot. My mistake.
It's alright. And now you got 21 people watching, man.
How do we want to do this? How do we want to do a giveaway? Do we want to do a randomization of a random name, or do we want to maybe make them answer questions or dance around like monkeys?
Well, we're not a big Twitch channel, so we don't want to piss on them.
Oh, man. I don't know, 21's a big number. I'll bow before my power, or whatever, something like that.
All bow. You will be destroyed.
All right.
Well, while you sort that out, I'm going to get up for a minute and get more beer.
Sounds good. You know what? I think it's only right that we give away to one of the people that just died. Since my failure to rule caused you to perish, I will say... Okay, who are the three? I know there was three of you guys, so let's see. We have Mad Asgardian, Techno Maestro, and Rygoth. You guys still in the chat here? Go ahead and throw something up there so I can see you're still there. Mad Asgardian, Techno Maestro, Rygoth. Hey, Mad Asgardian. Okay, there we go. The Dehydrated Award. Yay! So, Mad Asgardian. Alright, well, you answered first. So, Mad Asgardian, do you see under the stream's basic info there is a link to my Steam account? If you would be so kind as to add me onto Steam, you guys are going to see a bunch of stuff pop up. I'm going to actually Alt-tab out of this. And I'm going to pull up my Steam. A C game? They weren't weak. I think Mad Asgardian was a miner. I think he worked himself to death. That's the least worth a free game, wouldn't you think? Based about water. Let's see. Alright, Mad Asgardian, have you added me onto your friends list? And that will allow me to then send this directly to you. Only 166 games. Wah, wah, wah. How about this? You know what? To make this a little easier, let's go... Where's my notes? My wee little notes. I'm going to go like this. Notepad. Instead of doing this right now, I'm going to write your names down, and I will send you these after the stream is concluded. So, and I'm just going to do it in the order in which I have the game. So, let's see. So, Mad Asgardian. Mad Asgardian. You won yourself. Let's see. Let me pull up my Dwarf Fortress again so you guys can look at that. Alright, you won yourself a copy of Unfortunate Spacemans. Look that shit up. It's an awesome game. I don't have a copy of Subnautica. I just bought one for myself, and it is actually awesome, or else I would give you a copy. So I have that here. I have it under my notes. We'll give away some more games. Like I said, I'm going to write down the names of the people and the games that you won, and then from there, I will contact you and send it to you through Steam, since I have them, obviously, in my Steam inventory. Alright, let's go ahead and resume Dwarf Fortress. And like I said, I leave it to you to make sure to click on that link under the stream's info, and you should be able to add me directly on Steam, then send me a message, obviously saying, hey, I'm Mad Asgardian or whoever, and I will confirm it, and then after that, I will send you the game directly. Sound good? Space Murder! Interesting! Yes, it's awesome. I just bought a copy myself, and then we are giving away a couple copies, and then we will probably hook up with Tex later on, and we will do some craziness on that. I think if I remember right, I have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, I think I have 4 or 5 more games to give away. But I'm going to keep them a secret so that you guys, don't necessarily freak out or argue over who gets what. Alright, so our barrels are completed. That's good. Does anybody know why my food is not being stored in barrels? Because I'm pretty sure that they're supposed to store these in barrels. Oh, it says that they're seeds. Do you have to store seeds in sacks? I don't know if I have thread for that. Yes, awesome. Many people speak of the Dwarf of Madness. For days on end, he worked at his task of mining out of the depths of the mountain he called home. He was found. He was found dead, worked to death at the end of a tunnel. He will be remembered. His sacrifice will never be forgotten. Alright, we need to build some coffins. Burial receptacle. I'm going to actually enter planning mode, and I'm just going to go ahead and... Oh, hey. You little bastard. Planning mode. Control P. There we go. And that way they'll automatically... Under planning mode, it should allow them to put these items there, even if they're not necessarily made yet. Once they are made, they'll put them there, so... Looks like a couple of them are going up there. This should be enough for us to be able to bury these guys. Alright, so Q. We're going to make a tomb. Make this big enough to... There. Enter. Wait, did it just... God damn it. Enter. Okay.
I'm back, kind of.
Okay, let me make sure this is built properly. I'm gonna let that roll. I think that they will bury these guys. I'm trying to make a tomb, but a tomb that's big enough that everybody can use it. So let's see what this guy's doing. Looks like he's grabbing a body. Oh, yep. He looks like he's got somebody right there. There he goes.
Straight to hell.
Let's see who he buries first.
Okay, Glasses Man is writing little odes to all the dwarves who died.
This is the resting place of Techno Maestro.
Let's see. None remembered Olin. He arrived as a migrant, hopeful to call this his new home. Alas, he did not last. He died alone and unremembered as he tried to drink out of the salt mugs, his body unable to take it. And Candid Astrius, who's done quite a bit of art for my group, has said, so you're saying you're making people preemptively dig their own graves?
Ha! Awesome! I'm okay with this. Alright, let's check on the farms just to make sure. They're not the most productive farms, but at least they're still producing. I wouldn't mind one more migrant wave. Actually, hold on, let me see. Let me pull up my dwarf therapist.
Do you have any unnamed dwarves?
Oh, you know what? I have 2 dwarf therapists up. Why do I have two of these? Okay, read dwarfs. Slog is still lollygagging. I'm sorry, what'd you say? Unnamed dwarves.
Aki Zeta Prime, the resident Frenchman of the Black Pants Legion, has said, can I have a dwarf that makes the wine?
Would you like me to name him Aki Zeta Prime?
I would say... God, give me something French to name him. Come on, bud.
Yeah, we need names. Some of these guys don't have nicknames, and we need them to, so that way we can keep better track of them. Names? More names?
Let's wait for the stream to catch up, and people will say... name him Greg. That is the French guy's name. Well, it's actually something elaborate like Greg.
Yep, Greg.
Zoutelor.
Greg Pierre. Okay, and next one. Next name.
Let's see. Someone said they're going to make a book in Space Station 13 called The Dwarfs and the Fortress of Lost Salt.
I think I'm going to name some of these people from my dev team. Let's go. I know we got Monster. How about, I know a Floyd there.
Glasses Man, Techno was a casualty. That's what people will remember.
This is so horrendously broken French name. Excellent.
Yes.
Viva las. I know that name. Any that you would like to throw in there? I think we have one more. One more.
Let's see. We should name one Gooblamifus.
Go ahead and spell it.
Goob Lamous. I think.
Amous.
I think.
Blamaflesh.
I'm Gooblamifus the Wizard.
Commit. All right. Let's make sure. Where's our farming? I want to make sure that people are farming properly before I exit out of here.
Someone said they want Rabber Saltbeard. Oh God.
Cheesemaker. You are a farmer now.
Hopefully this should go well.
Fishery worker. Milling. Alright, you guys are all becoming farmers. What are you? Metal crafter. Okay, you can just chill. Woodworker. Farmer. Stone crafter. Herbalist. Herbs. I love herbs. Alright, commit. I think we had a couple of our farmers die, so that was causing some issues.
Dying farmers.
Alright, so let's take a look. We have our tomb, which is already beginning to fill up. We have our mine shaft going down here.
How deep have we dug, and how greedily?
Dude, it's pretty bad. And we still haven't struck any caverns. I'm very surprised. We have our workcraft area, food storage, sleeping quarters. This tunnel leads down to the farms, as you can see here. Which hopefully will be farmed a little more than they are currently. And our trading post in the front. Yeah, check this out. Let's go. Let's dig out some of these shinies. Whoop.
Oh, who got the free stuff?
Matt Asgardian, actually. Since he was the first one to respond and he was the first one to die. I sent him a copy of Unfortunate Spacemans. But I wasn't able to send it to him, so I wrote his name down and I told him to make sure to add me on Steam so that I can send it to him directly. So I am taking notes as to who gets what. More shinies. They were telling me that I should get him something with the ocean, but fortunately I don't own any copies of Subnautica or anything like that. Take them.
Oh my god. Someone asked my thoughts on our terrible monkeys we've been working on. If they put that into TG Station, there's going to be so many people screaming.
Oh. I'm actually going to dig even further down, so...
Now, one person has suggested, when you dig down, start one corner of the stairs, go down your Z levels, and the other corner.
So it kind of zigzags back and forth. Instead of digging straight down, which totally messes up rule number 1 of Minecraft.
The monkey thing, somebody is interested in. We wanted to have monkeys that were like goon monkeys, and we have some coders in the Black Pants Legion. And these monkeys now, if you fuck with one, they will swarm and bite you, and they're horrifying. They're absolutely horrifying. And they have like a shit list, so if you attack one, they remember it for like 10 minutes. It gets pretty bad. Or awesome. I'm not sure if they're going to ever put that into TG Station. They might just be like, my god, what have you done? But, that may be kept for our own private project.
I'm just currently changing around some of this stuff for the stockpiles. Removing food, that way all the food will be in one spot, hopefully. Yes, it looks like they're already moving the food. Well, that way we can kind of have a visual cue as to how much food we have or don't have.
Indeed. Yes, and Goutmeister, the genetics and virology would be more interesting, but it could also be like a trader thing to do, is to buy a bunch of monkeys through cargo and then just put them all in the hallway. And then somebody will come along and smack them. That's what always happens. And then it just starts terrible shit. So you get like a monkey crate or two, and then just put like 20 monkeys in the hallway, and it's Rise of the Planet of the Apes. Which is good. God, I'll tell you this much. The most robust Nuke Ops team on TG has nothing on Goon Monkeys. Like, have you ever played Goon Station?
I've watched some videos of like the monkeys going off because he was clicking on him to like grab him and he punched him instead, and it was all downhill from there. It's all bad.
They'll take it. And here's the thing: is even if they're not aggroed versus you, they will take the things in your pockets. They'll rifle through your pockets and steal shit.
I must have this for FTL 13.
I'm sure we could. I could talk to my guys and see if they'd hand it over. I'm sure they would. They're pretty decent guys. I don't think they're going to be like, no, that's ours. But I think that if you put that in FTL 13, that would be absolutely hilarious.
Oh, the shenanigans.
Well, it'd be funny, because imagine if, like, you found on FTL 13, for example, you find a ship, right? One of the things you could find, I guess, would be like an abandoned starship. And you find a bunch of dead monkeys and a bunch of dead crewmen, and then like 40 crates of monkeys, cubes. So, of course, you take them on board because you're like, oh, free resources. And then someone rehydrates them, and then, you know.
Fun.
Yes.
Fun ensues. Okay, I'm just thinking here. So we got some table and chairs. So 10, chair. That should work. Tables, chair, 2 spaces. Table, chair, 2 spaces. Aha! Excellent. You guys are probably wondering what I'm doing, but you shall see. Be patient, my child. Patient.
It's okay. This is Dwarf Fortress. This is what happens. Someone suggested a gray tide suppression room that just has monkeys in it. So, you know, so they'll smack one eventually. They can't help themselves.
Commence the dining hall. Yeah, we're gonna build a dining hall to eat what meager food we have.
Oh, yeah. The Matasgardian Memorial Latrine. You know, for people who actually have liquid. Overrated. Next time you wonder where table salt comes from, here.
So, I technically have room for more farms. Now, what do you guys suggest that we make? Is it pigtails that you need for thread? That's probably what we should be doing right now. So,
I think it is pigtails.
What is it?
You'll also need other stuff for brewing, so we can have many types of dwarven fine brew. Where's the next damn round of not migrants but trading outpost?
I don't think they'll be back till spring.
Someone said whipvine. We need to do whipvine for whipvine wine. Yeah, I'd say, you know what? Let's grow this out. Let's build a bigger farming area.
Oh yeah. Okay. Let me designate that up.
More farming with a few supports, of course, and then whipvines for whipvine wine.
All right. Looks like most of the dirt area is up higher, so I'm gonna go further this way. Let's go about that. That should be enough for another farming area. Now, I know that we need thread. It's pretty important early on, so I think that's pigtails, right? Is it pigtails that does thread? Let's see here. I'm pretty sure it's pigtails. Let's see. Alright, I have pigtails being set up for all relative seasons to be done, so.
Alright.
Alright, where's my farmers? Where's my farmers at? Farming. Count Scary, what else are you doing, my friend?
He is scaring your pants off.
Ah. are you doing currently?
Google Count Scary. That shit's hilarious. I just imagine like Mattis Guardian as a young boy in like footy pajamas, like, "Mom, I want to stay up and watch Count Scary," and they're like, "It's too scary.
Oh God!
You'll wet the bed."
Again. Alright, Flynn, I am taking you off of all other jobs. I need you guys to actually be farming.
Oh, by the way, do we have anybody who? I mean, do we have shit to trade? I mean, we struck platinum. What happened with that?
In theory, it was literally like this tiny little vein, but
Can we make coins?
I don't think so just yet. I think you need we need to strike some hot stuff. Hot things. There. We need to hit lava so that we can start our like our metallurgy and whatnot. And then from there I think we can mint coins if I remember right.
Yeah, do we have anybody to trade? No, you had it right the first time. Sell the migrants! Yeah, Mirage King says you will get one trader at the end of the year in mid-winter. Hello, what did I miss? Well, you missed lots of dwarf things. Welcome to the stream.
Starvation, dehydration, tombs, you know, that sort of thing.
Tombs and radio voice for radio.
Old time radio. Well, that's enough for a small farm. I'm probably gonna have to go out further this way. Alright, B, farm plot. Now, what did we want in this farm plot again, you were saying?
Whip, vine wine? Vine whips?
Whip
something.
vines. Whip.
Whip! No adamantine, we have hit platinum, though.
Yeah, a tiny little bit right there. So, this tiny little vein right there. So, we might be able to find some more. I'm curious. I wonder if I should dig over there one level down. Like, maybe there's more below. Yeah, let's go down one more. So, let me put... Oops. Back up. So, I'm going to put my marker on this point, go down a level, mark it. That didn't work. D for dig. Okay. So now that I've said that, let's go ahead and...
Someone said above ground for whip vine.
Above ground? Well, shit. Okay. We could do that. That's doable. No worries. Okay, I'm gonna kind of dig around. I'm actually digging under tombs here, but, you know, that's not disrespectful, right? If we find platinum, it's not.
Yeah, should be fine.
It's fine.
As you start digging, my as you start digging, my random music mix goes to my Prussian army music.
Season is spring.
Oh, it's springtime. Sweet. So at least we won't, we don't have to worry about dehydration so much because the water will unfreeze. Speaking of which, we need to immediately start digging a trench and move that water underground.
I would say so, yeah.
Because it should, if I remember, it should pull up. They don't like water that just sits still because it gets all kind of gross. But it's better than nothing, right?
No, beer or nothing.
So, okay, I had an idea.
Uh-oh.
No, it'll still have problems, because even in the wintertime, it's still going to freeze. Alright, we need a better option for water. Alright, all you pro-Dwarfortrians, I need you guys to come up with a good system for water. Normally I use a river, and then I have that river, you know, obviously siphon down into an area, and then I build a well over that running water and makes them super happy. But even if I do that, when the river freezes, it'll stop the water, and obviously during the wintertime they still won't have access to water, so... See, that's what I was thinking, a cavern.
Divert the stream, they say.
So I can divert the stream, but that's what I mean. Even after I divert the stream, it'll still freeze, and then it still won't have water.
Huh.
How do you even make a cistern? Oh, what is that? What is that?
What about the sweat from your dwarves' hard-working brows?
Okay. Well, I didn't hit any more platinum. I don't know what this is, though.
Well, the best advice everyone's having is dig deep, strike the earth.
Yeah. Well, let's just, let's do exactly that. If we hit a cavern, there's almost always water in the cavern, so...
Yeah. What? Yeah, why not? What's the worst that could happen?
We're not gonna get invaded, silly.
How hard could it be? Well, we could pump magma to the surface to keep the river thawed.
We could. I just haven't hit any goddamn magma yet. That's what I was saying. I haven't even hit a cavern yet. It's like, how deep do we have to go? Okay, here we go. So we want to do upstairs, downstairs.
Rygoth was a dwarf of intrigue, always willing to test the boundaries of what we knew. It turns out that the dwarf cannot survive on salt alone, as he was found, dead, with a pound of salt in his mouth. Okay, Rabberdasher says, dig across multiple Z levels or I rip my dick off. Please.
What? We're digging. We've dug down hella far. Look at this. All right, so we're on 135.
No, he has a method for digging without having to do this one thing at a time.
Oh. School
that's what
me.
he wants.
School me on your ways. I've seen people do this before, but I have no idea how to watch.
Not
right.
one layer at a time. He's saying, okay, Rabberdasher again for E. coli. Please, just give us a step at a time. We've had some beer. What are you drinking?
What? Hefeweizen? From Widmer's Brothers?
Delicious. Vidma.
Yeah. It's tasty. Okay.
Das ist gut.
D for dig.
Alright, start selection at 1Z level,
Yeah.
then go down and finish the selection.
Can you do that? Oh, that's so cool. Okay, up, down. So I'm going to start the selection. I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's go. Yeah. Oh my god, that's so fucking cool. Awesome. We're learning. Alright, I want to see who's buried still. So we got Olin, Mad Asgardian, Techno, Lolar, and Rygoth. So we only have 5 casualties so far. That's not so bad. It's not so bad.
So someone just said they watched my Trader QM or Tater QM. I play on Yogs because I got lots of friends there, and our null rates are so much worse.
Have we still seriously not hit a cavern? This is like the furthest I've dug down and not hit a cavern before. And they must have changed some of the way it like generates.
The card, I don't hear normal speech because I just tune shit out. No crates. I know that's what you meant.
Oh.
I've had a beer. A beer.
An elven caravan has showed up. All right,
Kill
we need to make
them.
sure. Yeah, we need to make sure that we don't
Cast
sell them anything
them
made out of
out.
wood. So you're supposed to make it in. You're supposed to make your trade posts in a room that you can flood, and then they die from from drowning, rather than from you killing them. And technically, I mean, I didn't kill them. It was the water, silly.
No, you build a kill chamber, right? You put a yeah, we're gonna have to have water and magma to play with. Well, okay, water, because you don't want to destroy everything.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Here we are again. It's asking me to move my goods. Now we need to find where those goods are. And like you said, they're probably going to be in a barrel, and that's all fine and dandy. Finished goods. This has got to be it. Right?
Maybe.
Finished goods. Okay, let's just let's just go ahead and get this over there. Might as well. I don't know what all that is. Legwear. It's all pended. Barrels.
Oh. Kill them all, no survivors, then sell the body parts back to them.
See, this is all the food and stuff. I obviously don't want to sell this.
Huh.
Barrels, more barrels. So we have bins somewhere. There's a bunch of bins, and they're full of finished goods. Bags. More bags. Finished goods.
What's the worst that could happen? We'll be at war with the elves, but that's like fighting children.
It's fine. Just tell them to knock it off. Spray them with water. Okay. I need you guys who are good at Dwarf Fortress to figure this one out. I have a good amount of mugs that are quote-unquote a finished good, and they are in bins, as far as my understanding. But it won't allow me to then find those to bring them to the trade post.
Yeah.
I'm going to let that roll for a little while and see if maybe it shows up. Because they'll move all the stuff over there, and then we can more specifically look through the bins. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah. How can we look inside of each one to see what's inside of it? I think it would tell me the temperature, tells me what it is. It doesn't tell me what's inside of it though. You think it'd be under description?
Okay. Quote from the wiki. Ambushing or seizing a caravan and letting a survivor escape seems to have a more detrimental effect than simply annihilating the whole caravan. And someone said, isn't it K? I don't know.
Isn't it K? See, that's what so right here. So I'm looking at it. If you notice at the top right, I have K, which is supposed to be like, looking at something.
You cut out, buddy.
Me did? I did?
You did, yes.
Por qué? Stupid audio. So I'm selecting the walnut wooden bin. So there should be stuff inside of this bin, if I remember right. So I'm going to hit enter. And then from there, description just tells me that it's a bin. That's fine. I want to know what's inside.
K, enter,
of this.
enter.
K, enter, enter. Enter, enter. Nothing. So maybe that bin's empty. Let's try
You have lied!
Lies and deceit! Okay, that one didn't work either. Let's look at this one. K, enter, enter. No. Okay.
Hey, if our guys finish the code up, it will take some time because they want to make sure it's not buggy or anything. But if we put monkeys on your station, we should let it be a surprise.
We won't tell them when.
No, just put it in there and see what happens. Like the barkeep is like, oh, punch, and then it just goes downhill.
Okay, so these bins right here, if you guys see where my marker is, most of these are full of mugs. So we need to keep an eye on these mugs. Actually, you know what? How about I go Control F?
Another suggestion is they said they heard you can turn the rocks left over from mining into blocks, which will train your masons.
Oh, to be better. I'm also going to have them smooth this area out here. See if that does anything good. I know smoothing can help the masonry as well. And it also makes the dwarves like it better if you smooth it out and engrave them and so on. Can I commence my trading? Has my stuff gotten there yet? No. Well, the broker's there, but...
Oh, hold on. I have to answer a Space Station 13 question. How does one make a bomb larger than a max cap? Okay, here's what I understood they did. Was they made the really hot plasma, they made the really cold oxygen. It was both pure, and then they pumped it into those pumps and then overpressurized the canisters. So the canister, instead of carrying, having just so much in there, it was completely overpressurized. That's what I assume they did. However, I'm not sure if that's usable on the station or if only on Lava Land. Now we need to trade for shit, but these elves are probably just gonna have garbage because they're fucking elves.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I have a wooden doll for you.
Excellent. Can you eat it?
Does it hold liquor? I had someone send me a message the other day. They said they wanted to see a statue of Randolph P. Checkers in Cargo. I think it'd be funny just to have a little plaque that said Employee of the Month. Cargo Employee of the Month, Randolph P. Checkers. Yeah, the definition of max cap is, well, we used to jokingly refer to it as the Cuban Pete limit, and you would judge bombs and how many Cuban Petes it was. But yeah, that bomb was just beyond huge. Beyond huge. What people need to do, though, in Lava Land is just blast huge chunks out of Lava Land, because it would make mining so easy. They just walk around, pick stuff up. Oh, by the way, this is Carlos Danger. Apparently we can trade stone pots to elves without angering them.
Hey! So this is queued, so I finally figured out, so... why is it... So, okay. Why is it under quivers? That's under... So I found one of the bins. It's under the quivers tab. Maybe there's a quiver inside of it. I don't know. But anyways, it's under the quivers tab, and it has mugs in it. So I'm going to give it just a little while longer for them to get more mugs over there, and then we'll see what we can buy from these guys here.
Apparently, if we make stone pots instead of barrels, we can trade that, and the elves won't be upset. But
oh, that's right. God damn it! These are made out of wood. I can't trade any of this shit to these people.
Yeah,
it'll upset them. Okay, all right. We need to come together as a group. Do we want to say fuck you guys and just try to trade with them anyways? They're not even gonna accept it. They're gonna just like be all snobby about it, right?
Maybe.
Crap. I can't trade anything with these guys because it'll just piss them off.
Then don't trade. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, no shit. Fuck you guys.
Tell them to eat a dick. And next time, build a kill room. That's what we'll do.
Yep. That's a high priority.
Kill room. The room of killing. Apparently we can trade individual stone mugs. But not the wooden bin. Yeah, like Danawar said, bunch of dagger-eared cannibals. Goddamn knife-eared sons of bitches. Cleanse them with lava. Drive them from this land. Hey, Danawar, glad to see you here, man. I even have people messaging me on Steam. Murder them. We will trade them in war. We will trade them in bolts to the face.
Okay, we need tables. Tables. I'm gonna start at the back of the room. That's probably a good idea.
Someone had a comment for you, sir.
Ah.
Said, E. coli, in one of your FTL 13, Space Station 13 videos, some guy got angry at you for some meta, and his entire channel is about grieving and ban evading. That's because people who complain about that shit are losers.
It was kind of funny. I don't know. I get a little salty about that subject sometimes. That's...
What? You can talk about it. This is your open forum. These are people.
Sure. Where's
you know.
Is it thrones? There we go. No, that's tables. I need to find thrones real quick. And then I will discuss my inner feelers.
Your feels. But that's the thing is, you can talk about it. I mean, no one's gonna be like, "Oh, E. coli said a mean word." Oh, it's your stream. Have fun.
Let's go P for planning. So what I'm doing right now is trying to build this damn like dining hall with one big ass table because why the fuck not? Like that. Anyways, yeah, for a while there I was doing quote unquote meta stuff by I'd get off work after working 10 hours, and that's fine. And I would come home and I'd have a couple beers and I'd jump on, TeamSpeak with a friend of mine, and we'd go do, xenobiology or whatever. And we'd literally, for the most part, probably stay in xenobiology the entire game and never talk to even another person.
Cut out after you said literally.
Motherfucker! We would literally stay in the room after, almost the entire game and never bother anybody else. But we were technically on comms, because, I don't want to sit there for forever typing and so on and so forth when I could just chat and have a beer and laugh and so on and so forth. But I recorded it because some interesting stuff happened and I got banned. So I'm banned on like 3 different servers for that reason, even though technically I didn't bother anybody about it, but oh well.
Who banned you?
It's all. I honestly don't know. I never found it. Somebody found me. Found the video after it happened. They're like, "Oh, reported, fucking reported." I'm just like, okay. Well, if you don't like what I was doing, then just don't watch the videos. It's very simple.
Or you could say, "Hey, please don't do that."
Yeah, no shit, right? But it's all's well that ends well, because that action kind of pushed me further towards making FTL 13, and now we have this awesome fucking game that we can play, and we have our own server where we can make judgment calls on that sort of thing instead of just perma-banning people instantly. Give them a chance to explain themselves, stuff like that. So it was all good in the end.
And the thing is that like on some stations, it's really, you'll see people do obvious meta shit on some stations, and if they're friends with the station owner or the admins, they get away with it.
Yeah. Definitely hard to avoid sometimes.
Yeah. Let's see. Watch the dwarf make epic level engraving of cheese.
Oh shit! The merchants will be leaving soon. Oh, that's right. We're not going to trade these fucks. I care less if they leave.
What's with FTL 13? Or not FTL, Fallout 13. You guys had some fucking people from over there come onto your server and shit on it.
I personally haven't played on Fallout 13, so I can only take in information that I've received from players or whatever. And from what I've gathered from those people's opinions is that Fallout was kind of just this big huge pile of grief, like just admin abuse and players griefing each other and just, I don't know. So having said that, I was like, okay, well that's not necessarily what we want for FTL 13, so we kind of just left that alone. However, somebody that was playing that game posted a link to FTL 13, and we just got mobbed. We literally within maybe an hour after that was posted, we probably had 10 griefers on our server, and we banned almost all of them. I think we banned 8 people in one go. It was huge, but still, damage is done sometimes. Newcomers that had never played on FTL 13, and this is their first time, join the server just to find a bunch of people, jumping the ship and killing, people that were still on the planet, and leaking plasma into Atmos, and just that sort of shit. So it was bad for a little while, but we banned them. We don't take 2 seconds to just get rid of these fucking people. So
I remember that. What was it? There was that clown that was fucking around. He's like, for no reason. I was like, you fucking stabbed me with a screwdriver. Now you're dead.
You literally shanked me with a screwdriver. Just, I don't know.
See, that's the thing is, good clowns are rare. Good clowns are so rare. Like, a real clown isn't griefy. It's funny shit. It's not just going around being an asshole. There's a magic to it, where you're laughing as they're doing bad stuff, I don't know, one time a clown was handing out plasma cigars, and one of them blew this guy's arm off, and the guy's like, oh my god, can you give me a hand? Waving the guy's arm around. That was funny.
All right, I'll give you that one. I'm a little worried because my farm is not producing anymore. I'm not quite sure why. It might be because these farmers are... Why are you engraving? Is that like an all-person type job? Alright, where's engraving?
I don't know. Oh yeah, someone said Fallout 13 had such a big breakdown apparently because somebody got into the host PayPal account and stole money.
Oh geez, that's not cool.
Well, that's what happens sometimes with shitty communities, you know? You'll have somebody who's just... some games attract the wrong people, I guess. I mean, I'm sure there were some good people in there. It's just, you know, you get one bad apple or a handful and it'll kill it.
Yeah. There. I had to take the farmers off of detailing the floors. Oh, we got more migrants too. Well, that means we can name more dwarves.
Dwarves.
Okay, so let me see. Okay, cool. The farmers are going back to farming. They were literally like spending all their time detailing these floors. I'm like, no, that's what we have masons for. Bad. Okay, I need to make more tables. Make 20 more tables and more thrones. And we'll do 20 more thrones.
Yeah, Lacarte says that it was supposedly due to the fact that the host was known for badminning and pushing ERP and rape features. When a station has erotic roleplay as part of it, that's where you need to be very, very, very careful, because that kind of lets you know what kind of people play that. It's one of those things where you're like, do not like, do not want. I mean, there's a fucking life web. If you want to do dirty shit, go there. I need a masturbate button.
No, we are very specific about the type of people that we want playing FTL 13. Space Station 13 is just, you know, anybody can go around and kind of just do what they want to, and it doesn't necessarily require cooperation or people to work together or have a common goal, and that's fine. Space Station 13 is awesome in its own, you know, its own little way. But FTL 13 is designed for players who want to work together and not deal with a lot of shittery. They want people who are actually going to role play a little bit and be beneficial to the ship and its objectives and its crew. So, you know, when we have these people that come in and they hook up a plasma canister to the Atmos and like, and then all of a sudden they're permanent. They're like, what the fuck? I don't even get a warning? I'm like, no, you don't get a goddamn warning.
Yeah, when people fuck up, they know they're fucking around. Mm-hmm. It's just they have a lot of other servers where they get away with it. You know? Let's see. So a few questions. Someone says, higher level the engraver, the more shit you can read when they engrave. So maybe put your best guy on that, like Sloan, I think. Let's see. Let's see. Is this the Hall of Salt? Yes, it is. That is a salty hall. Let's see. Yeah, someone asked me if I've ever found any erotic role players. Yes, I did. They were both lizards, and I set them on fire with a flamethrower, and then I got admin boinked. Then I explained what they were doing, and there was just a smiley face in response, so I think I did the right thing. Someone says, E. coli, I'd like on your FTL server for security to be a little more buffed.
We actually just got done giving them pistols. It's funny you mentioned that, the last update.
Yeah,
so this
someone says the original SEC members from Round Start get an increased damage resistance to stop the robusting of SEC. I think if people just go around robusting or fucking with security guards, and correct me if I'm wrong, E. coli, they're like Space Marines on your server, right?
Yeah, I kind of want them to be more like a Stormtrooper or a Space Marine. They're not... So,
yeah.
it's funny. Again, we had new players jump into the server, which is fine, but they jumped in and they pushed a security officer over and then ran away. They're like, and one of the officers like stop, and whatever, and set them to rest. And he's running around, and then when he gets caught up to him, he shoots him in the face. And he's like, admin help. He's like, what the fuck? He shot me in the face. This is bullshit. I don't understand. You pushed an officer over on a ship. Like, what was your reaction? What did you think was going to happen out of all that?
Yeah, I mean, you should have in your lore that these security officers are pulled from the dregs of military prisons and that they're just like murder boner McGee's, But yeah, I think that one thing that would make your fucking security guys a little cooler is don't even call them security. Relabel them as Spec Marines or as Spec Marines. Label them as like fucking security goons. And have you ever played Colonial Marines?
Colonial Marines. I honestly don't think so.
I have a video or two of that up. There's an arming room that just has shitloads of weapons and ammo. I mean, shit tons. It's not like a TG style. There's 3 rifles, but there's a dispenser that has rifles, ammo, everything. They should spend the first 5 minutes of that round loading up, putting on super badass armor, putting on, grenades and flamethrowers and knives and sticks and whatever else they want. And they should have largely lethal response, That way, oh shit, we're being boarded, counterboard, fight them. But if someone's being the shit, line them up against the wall, blow their brains out. Someone asked, does FTL 13 have more objectives and game modes now?
Yes, again. So Monster's been working on... We've been trying to make it so the server can be self-sufficient. And what I mean by that is... You
keep cutting out. You said Monster has the server.
I wonder why it does that. That's interesting.
Are you using push to talk?
No, that's... maybe my voice is going too low. Oh, shit.
Speak loud.
A were-lizard lord has come. A large lizard twisted into human form. It is crazed for blood and flesh. Its eyes glow green. Its sepia scales are large and set far apart. Now you will know why you fear the night. Well, fuck. We don't even have any military up just yet.
Well, it's time for people to be heroes.
I guess so. Let's go ahead and enter. And...
Oh, they said he only cuts out for me. Okay. Everyone else can hear him just fine. Never mind. I guess I'm terrible.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, people have the right idea. They said that these guys are like the Makos from Enterprise, jackboots. You could always lock the doors. Yeah, someone just said that. All right, yeah, lock the doors.
We're going to have to. So, okay, what we're hoping is that we're going to lock the doors, we're going to bar them shut, and hopefully the next caravan will come up and deal with them. So we're going to go ahead and... I think keep tightly closed is the same as barring, so... You know what? For safe measure, why don't we wall this off? Let's go B for builds. Nope. We want to go C. No. Control C. There we go. Haha! Wall. Alright, we're going to entomb ourselves for now. Alright. Alright, Masons. It's up to you to save us.
Throw salt in it.
Oh god. Oh god. Why are you going outside? What are you doing? A whole bunch of people just went outside.
Well,
look.
Goodbye.
They're all running outside. Why? Oh god. Why would you do that? You poor fools. That's not good. Alright, well. It's walled off. I don't know what to say. Piglets have been found dead. We're gonna just have to be patient. Hopefully the next caravan will show up and we'll robust the shit out of this. What was it? Were lizard?
Yeah. Well, now things get fun.
Well, while that's doing that, I should be able to do... I can build a bridge, which then I can then shut, or like raise, and it will close like the door, so it's like a kind of like a wall that I can then open and shut. So let's get on that. I think it's on the beaver build.
Yeah. Go ahead and give that a try. See what happens.
Bridge. Here we go. Okay. That should be big enough, right? A 3-sided build. Okay. Now,
yeah.
Raise direction. I need to go towards D, so it needs to raise towards that way. I think that's correct. So when it raises, it will pull up and shut. I'm going to go ahead and commit that. Go ahead. We're going to make that out of rocks. Okay. And then what we'll do is we'll obviously set a lever and then connect the two. So I think we're going to need mechanisms. Mechanisms. Construct. Let's go, I think probably 10 will do. And we want this to be a high priority. Increase. Okay, because I know mechanisms are needed to set up levers and machinery to then operate from those.
It is now summer.
Okay, summer's upon us. I feel bad for all the dwarves that are caught outside. But they're like, oh, there's an invasion. Let's run outside and meet them. I'm like, no, what are you doing? Some bitches. Like 4 people ran out, so.
Some people just want to watch the world burn.
Okay.
No, I can't do it.
Okay, we got some combat here. Stonecrafter. Capybara. So he's not even fighting the creature, the werewolf guy.
Where lizard?
Where wizard.
They're lizard.
Okay, let's see. Who are you fighting? Oh, here we go. The Lord grabs the miner with his left hand. Okay.
Oh my god. So many comments.
Miner strikes the Lord in the right upper leg with his bronze pick. Yeah! Show him who's
Yeah!
boss! The Lord misses the miner. Good, excellent. Miner strikes the Lord in the left lower arm with his bronze pick and has severed a part and sails off. Yes! The Lord Consort bites the miner. Oh no! Oh god, he bit him. He's infected. Tearing the muscle. The Lord Consort latches on firmly. Oh gosh. Gruesome wounds. He begins to fear. Dark Steel. It was valiant, buddy, but I don't think you're going to make it out of this one.
Also, anyone bites becomes infected, man.
Yes. Yes! The Lord shakes the miner around with his left hand, tearing apart the left hand's muscle and bruising. Oh, an artery in the left hand has been opened. God, he's just tearing this guy apart. But the miner strikes the Lord in the neck with his bronze pick. A severed part sails off in an arc. Yes! Yes! Dark Steel says, death is all around us. This is truly horrifying. I have been wounded. It's annoying. This is a minor inconvenience. I had a bath. I am very content. Well, at least you're gonna die clean, I guess? I don't think dwarves like that. I don't know. Weird.
Maybe it was a bloodbath.
Let me check on this. They're probably designing it, but I want to make sure. Okay, waiting for architect. I think we need to actually make an architect. So let's see. Architecture. Architecture. Let's turn that on for Sloan since he has high mining.
No.
Nobody has any relevant skills here, huh? Commit. What a capybara, isn't it like that's like a giant rat thing, isn't it?
I want to say
It looks like a rat, or like maybe even a guinea pig, but it's like the size of a dog.
it's like the giant. It's the biggest rodent, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what I remember. That's what I was saying. Like, huh? Well, they're building the bridge right here. Who's this? All right, who's my valiant guy here? Boop. How do you pronounce that name again? Globthamus?
Glublamifus!
Glublamifus, yes. Well done. He is designing and building our bridge. So go like that. I'm gonna make a little lever room right here so we can attach it. All right. B and D. I'm gonna add a door here, obviously.
By the way, I found a YouTube channel not too long ago that is hilariously entertaining in a gross sort of way.
Mm-hmm.
There's this guy, I think it's Steve MRE Info 1989 or something like that. This guy eats MREs and so on, and he reviews them, but some of them are like from World War II. So he's eating biscuits that are like 70 years old. And he's like, that's really good. It's got a nice texture to it. I'm like, that's canned ham. No, don't put that in your mouth.
Uh-oh. Why is my... Oh, he hasn't validated it yet. Hopefully it doesn't mean that we can't.
Okay, now I have to ask, is that were-lizard still outside and alive?
I know there's a way to search for a creature or a person. I just can't remember how. If somebody would help me out with that. Before I forget, I'm going to make a jeweler's workshop, and I'm going to start putting some of these minerals and stuff that we have to good use. How's our farms doing? Okay, looks like the farms are going. That's what we want. What is that? Who is this? Who goes there? Okay, we have a ranger outside. Darksteel is alive. What? He's alive!
Is he infected?
He's gotta be, dude. It opened up an artery in his arm.
No, he's staying out there.
He's gonna die. He's gonna bleed out. Look at him. He's hurt. I know there's a way to look at injuries. Okay, we're gonna go enter for view. I think you could go enter for... Oh, wait, here. Let's look at kills. Aha! One notable kill. Howl Leopardworm, the human. And one capybara. So not only did he kill the were-lizard guy, but he also killed the capybara that was looking at him funny.
Yeah, but
Well
he might
done.
become another were-lizard. That's the issue.
We might have to cut him down so he can be remembered as a dwarf.
Better to live as a dwarf and die as a dwarf than live as a goddamn lizard.
Now I know there's a way to look up like the damage and what these like what he's holding, like his equipment and stuff like that. I just can't remember. But here's his description.
Hold on a second. Jay Winter, what is the process for multi-tooling and dispense? Screwdriver and then multi-tool or what? Yeah, the MRE guy is fucking hilarious. He's just like, ah, yes, this peanut butter from 1943 in this abandoned aircraft ration is smooth and sumptuous. It's really good. And it's like, got fucking rust in it. I'm going to eat this ration from World War I and hope that I do not get trichinosis.
We could do better than that.
Oh, hey, take his legs so he can't chase people.
Oh, did I spell that wrong? Of course I did. Why wouldn't I? Where lizards? Is that right? Where? W-E-R-E, right?
Yeah, that's probably close.
Good enough. Aha! I want that to be on his tomb when he bleeds out. There's some dwarven children outside. They must be purged.
You mean meat?
Okay, my mechanisms are not being made. I think... Do mechanisms require blocks? Rock... Is it rock blocks? Rock lobster? There we go. Let's just make a couple blocks just for S&Gs, just in case. And we will make this higher priority. So... there. I'm pretty sure mechanisms need to be made out of blocks, if I remember right. He is still a dwarf, and he must be mauled for the greater good.
Beat him with rocks.
No.
Are you sure it's blocks? No, I don't know. I'm not sure about anything.
That's why we have you guys.
No, they need cogs.
Cogs? So I don't need blocks. So let's go... Is it cogs? Are you sure? I think cogs are also mechanisms, and that's what I'm trying to build, but the mechanisms I think need blocks. Somebody Google that shit. Google it or wiki.
Apparently we can make them out of stone.
It should, yeah. I have it queued, but they're not making it at the moment, so I'm not quite sure why not.
Yeah. What's the worst that could happen?
There. I'm gonna dig down some more. Okay, he hasn't validated those two jobs. Maybe he's just taking a long time to do that. Oh god! No, Dark Steel! What have you become?
Slay him.
I can't do it.
Is he murdering people outside?
Should be a stonemason.
Oh god, he killed a leather worker.
Oh no, leather.
Oh gosh. No, not the migrants. Please.
Hey, wait, the migrants can sort it out.
Yes, just throw bodies at them. Oh god, there it is! Oh shit! Okay, there he is. See, look.
Leather worker's dead. Thank God he's not infected.
Okay, let's zoom in on the carnage here. So this is him. Oh, they killed him! Excellent.
Is anyone else infected?
Oh, god damn it. Good point. Okay.
They're disagreeing on whether or not it's engineer or stonemason. Uh-oh.
Shit. This is going to be so hard to decipher who might be infected and who might not be. The ranger is fighting. The ranger punches the miner in the head. Okay, how's she taken... The were-lizard... The were-miner kicks the ranger in the upper body with his right... It didn't bite, though. So there's no biting there. It might be... Okay, the leather guy is dead. What about the gem cutter? Gem cutter's dead. Stonecrafter? Okay, he's fighting a capybara, doesn't matter. Woodcrafter. Capybara. I think... There's literally a dwarf child that is wrestling a piglet. I honestly think that ranger killed him without getting infected.
Yeah, damn.
What do you guys say? Thumbs up or thumbs down to open up the fortress and let in these guys. The ranger. Who is the ranger?
Oh, it says an easy way to remove people you need to die is to make an atom smasher, put them in a war party, and then station them under it, and then remove them. All right. Wiki says it's mechanic.
Oh, we need a mechanic. Okay. Okay, go to units of Z. And then I need to go to, what, miscellaneous? No? Labors? How do I look into this guy's stuff? That's his job. Shit. I was trying to find him so I could rename him, but I'll have to do it later. Okay, so let's see. We need a mechanic, you said, to make mechanisms.
We need a mechanism.
So we want mechanic. Some of these people that are not just that are just chilling right now. There's a child. Here we go. That guy's a mechanic. That guy's a mechanic too. Aha!
Excellent.
Oh, you know what? I think I might know what's going on here. I need to dig these walls out. They might not be able to get to their workshops properly. Because of the way I walled them in on accident. Oh, yep, see, one of them was stuck in there. One of my guys was stuck in his workshop because he couldn't get out of it. My bad. Okay, let's look in the chat here. So we need to figure out how to make mechanisms. It sounds like we need a mechanic, obviously. And then where do they make them from? Is it under the masons?
Stone. I don't know. Stone blocks, probably. Maybe.
Let's see. Okay, mechanisms. See, mechanisms and rock blocks are still not validated. I wonder if we're missing a...
Looks like we got plenty of booze. Good. Apparently we have no food.
Oh, great. Let's go ahead and kick this down a notch then. We don't need to be making so much of this. Cancel!
We need a mechanics workshop, boys.
Okay, cancel that. Okay, so I canceled brewing for a little while. Somebody remind me not to leave that like that for forever, because they're gonna need food, and I think they literally made so much beer. That's all they have.
Just make a bigger farm. That's my idea.
Well, they're only utilizing a very small amount of it.
Yeah, eat the were-lizard.
Yes, yes.
Eat the flesh of the stupid.
So, we had an epic miner who was able to kill the first were-lizard. Unfortunately, he was infected. But then, after he changed into a horrendous were-lizard himself, he was bested by our ranger. This must go into the lore.
Lore Master, carve this into tablets. Gotta strike that earth, son.
Okay, B. Workshops. Metallurgist. Where's Mechanics Workshop? I don't have any of these, so this should hopefully allow us to start making mechanisms. As soon as I'm able to make a mechanism and then make a lever, from there I will hook it up to the bridge, break down those walls, unbar the thing, and let everybody in. But until then, I cannot do that. I have... I thought it gave me a number of dwarves over here. Maybe not? Oh, 30 dwarves. I have exactly 30 dwarves currently.
How deep have we dug?
Shit. Pretty goddamn deep, dude. Speaking of which, we need to name some more people. We should probably gather those names.
Oh, by the way, people seem to have liked our Pulsar the Lost Colony. We actually survived for quite a bit.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, that was a first playthrough, so I had no idea what the hell I was doing.
It's not bad. It's not bad. I'm not a great captain, as FTL 13 has demonstrated.
Speaking of which, some of you guys probably already know from this morning's playthrough, but we have changed the scheduling to FTL 13, and now it will start early on Friday morning. It'll continue throughout, overnight, and will end on Sunday night. So you could literally play, what was it, like 40-something hours, something like that? I don't know. I've had a lot of beer. But yeah, now you can play overnight. So some of you guys that are in different time zones and stuff that can't make it because of the time differential, now you should be able to at least play a little bit.
By the way, later today, if you want, we could do some Pulsar again.
I'm totally up for that.
Yeah, we could all get naked and stuff.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's not weird.
No.
Just don't look at each other in the eyes.
Yeah, well, of course. I mean, I see if I was a captain of a starship, it would be funny, but terrible. Because it'd be like, all right, boys, ramming speed. It's like, sir, we're still docked. Ramming speed. Ram them.
Okay. This will make it so I can zoom a little faster.
Just dig to the bottom. Don't worry about it.
Still no rock blocks. What are you doing? Yes, make mechanisms. It's right there. There.
I can't do it.
We're running low on buckets. Gotcha. Fine. God, you guys are so needy. Wooden bucket. Do 10. I think wooden buckets are needed for tending to like the wounded and stuff. So that's probably important I do that.
Apparently we need 2 more mechanisms to link the lever to the bridge.
So currently I just built a mechanics workshop. Now I'm waiting for somebody to build mechanisms. What are mechanisms built out of? Do they need, are they made out of stone blocks or a particular type of item or metal or anything like that? I could have sworn I could just make them out of rock.
Get your best get to start engraving. That'd be good.
Yes, I just read that. So we'll go engrave E.
Oh yeah, someone wants a dwarf named after him. Monozo! Molto bene!
Bobbity boopy.
I've had some drinks.
Alright, yes. I want you guys in the chat to throw up names and just kind of throw them out, and I will start adding them. We need a bunch, because we actually have a whole bunch of guys here, so...
By the way, the Black Pants Legion Shits and Giggles server, where we've tested some things, is now on a dedicated box. But if you're not in the Legion, you can't be on it. Etc.
Etc. Okay.
See, some people want their dwarfs.
Okay. I'm gonna pause. Pause. We're gonna read the dwarves.
I'll be back in a minute.
Okay, let's see here.
I will be back.
You got it, buddy. Obi. Copy pasta. Boom. Set nickname. Blumkey. Copy pasta. Oh, how can we have forgotten Randolph P. Checkers? That's just sad. I can't believe that we haven't thought of that just, up until now. Alright, there we go. Oh, I think Randolph's... Let's go like this. I wonder if we could do that. How about How about RP checkers? Aha! Urist. Gotcha. There we go. Ah, these names are too long, guys. There, they have to be shorter. I don't know what the length is, like a requirement. I think it's like 8, maybe. It's like the max length. Oh, I might have skipped the name. Paste. Okay. Set nickname. Ah, kidney stone's too long. Digs to die. Let's see if that'll fit. Aha! Digs to die. Made it in. Awesome. Keep them coming, boys. We still have a whole bunch of new guys here. Sorry, I'm not that good at this game to make them specifically into engravers. I might be able to go back if you remind me and fix them into an engraver. Well, let's commit what we got so far. We'll come back. Alright, so we have a whole bunch of new people here. Bam! Resume! I said resume. There. Look at all these people out here that are just killing each other. Well, at least here in a little bit, if we wait long enough, they should turn into a were lizard. And so we'll know after that point. If we wait long enough. Whoa. That was a creepy sound. Oh, is this guy going for it? No? Yes? Aha! This guy right here. Yes, he's making mechanisms. Good to you, sir. Good for you.
Alright, let's see.
Alright, so I named a whole bunch of people. It does look like somebody's making some mechanisms, so that's good. Yep, there's at least one mechanism right there. So we're going to go B. Where's mechanisms? I know levers. There we go. Capital T. Levers. Okay. Alright, there we go. We have at least enough mechanisms to make a lever, so...
It seems that every other day there's a new migrant saying,
Oh, great.
I make cheese, or I grind down gems, or I milk things. Well, how many milkers do you think we need here, huh? How many? Do you see anything that can be milked here? Honestly, do you think we want to milk a purring maggot or something? No, go home.
All ad tags on FTL 13 are currently done by admins. So right now they've been removed simply for the fact that they are a little overpowered when it comes to FTL. So they need to be rebalanced, which is obviously on the roadmap for the development. But for now, if you ever see something like a changeling or something along those lines, it's usually because a admin has put it in there to liven up the round or something.
See what I did with this thing?
It does still seem like I'm a little low on food still. That's not good. Alright. I have enough mechanisms to hook it up to the bridge, so I'm going to do so.
Good.
And I think after this, we should definitely start making a area for some dwarves to train. At least that way we have somewhat of an ability to defend ourselves.
Yeah, we should have like 1 or 2 dwarves that are just wrestlers, and then just have them in there and practicing. Mm-hmm. And then you'll have like some naked people that just fight each other all day. And then whenever something comes, they'll just wrestle it.
See which one of you subscribers or viewers turns into like an epic axe dwarf or something. Got a lot of seeds. Is this hooked up yet? Alright, now it's still linking. Once that's linked, I should be able to break down that wall and unbar the doors, and I can let all these people in. There, queuing out some more coffins. That way we obviously can have receptacles for all the dead people out here that are starting to pile up and stink the place up. Okay, for workshops, we need to get a butcher's shop. And I will put you right there. And then we'll probably start butchering some of these animals that are around here since we're running low on food. I can see... what is that? What are you? A goose. A tasty goose.
A fine Christmas goose.
I don't know if we have any butchers, but let's go ahead and queue up some. Butcher a dead animal. Okay. Capture a live land animal. Let's probably add that. And then E and B. Let's just see if anybody actually does those actions before we do anything else. What the fuck was that sound? Did you hear that?
No.
That was a weird, draggy, crazy, creepy noise.
What has happened?
I don't know. I think it has something to do with the combat that's going on. Oh no, there is a were-lizard.
Oh no.
What the? Or maybe this is leftovers from the old combat. Nope. Yep. A were-lizard child and a were-lizard milker.
Oh my god.
And we're being haunted right now because I can't get to the bodies at the moment. I need a caravan. Isn't it winter or spring yet?
Yeah.
Once the caravan shows up, they'll make good, quick work of these guys.
If they show up.
If they ever show up, yep. Alright, I want to test this out. I want to pull this lever to see if it actually draws a bridge. Aha! Excellent! Okay, add task. P. I obviously can't, break this wall down just yet, or else I'm gonna let werewolf people into my area here.
Tiny baby were-lizards.
Oh no! The badass ranger died. He must have got ganged up by the two were people.
Babby.
I mean, he straight up punched one of them to death, I think, in the last combat. I think that's a good a spot as any for a training room.
Yeah, why not?
Uh-oh. Oh, he died from thirst. Okay, he's outside, though. I could care less about that. I thought people were dying of thirst in the fortress. I'm like, no, that doesn't make any sense. Release the lizards. How will we coax the lizard people into the room, though? Might be able to capture them with, like, traps. Speaking of which, should probably make some traps here. Let's go B. T for traps from yes. Cage traps. I know I don't have any cage traps. That's fine. I'll make some. Oh, I can. Excellent. I'll make at least 3. That way if somebody comes running through, it'll capture at least one of them.
Someone says use the children as bait.
Why do I have a dead person right here? Count Scary? No! Why did you die?
Count Scary has died. Of fright!
That doesn't tell me how he died. Does anybody know of a way to look up a specific, like, I guess you'd say lore or something about a dwarf? I think I actually have to make a corpse pile, and then they have to put the corpse in the pile before they'll actually bury them.
Most brutal
I don't know
thing
why.
ever.
There. Yep, see, there we go. Okay, somebody's carrying his body to the pile, and then they'll take from the pile to the receptacle.
Apparently hit U for list of creature.
Okay, what was his name again? I forgot already. Oh,
Count Scary.
Count Scary.
Is autumn.
Okay, Autumn's here. We should have gotten a caravan by now, shouldn't we?
We should have, I think. Count Scary was a majestic dwarf. He had a strange habit of scaring others every Saturday eve around 10. However, he was found, pale white, heart stopped, and a mirror in his hand.
A mystery still to this day as to
He
what
scared
led to his
himself.
death. What? No, he would never. Oh, that's exactly what happened. We should not speak of this. Okay, so you. Then you said we could find. So Q to search, and then it was what, count?
Yeah.
I don't think it'll search for him because he's technically dead. Yeah, I think he's dead, therefore I can't look him up that way. Is somebody actually going to bury him, or are they not allowed to?
Maybe he's too scary.
Oh, we've already filled up these places. Ah, crap. I need some more burying receptacles. Increase priority.
Apparently the dead/missing tab.
Dead/missing tab. Where is that at? Maybe under units. Dead/missing. Okay, here we go. Count Scary. Okay, so from here, maybe that's manage labors. How can I go into the description of this gentleman? Manager, maybe? No. Oh, it makes me sad. You can't look into it. Well, now we know how to confirm deaths, but I want to look into as to what killed him.
V? Maybe.
So here's K. Okay, here's V. So that tells you a bit of information about him. There's a way to look at like combat and all that stuff. Stats. Maybe Z?
I don't know.
Enter?
Zoom?
Mash buttons until the desired effect takes place. Damn it. Ah, oh well. We'll leave that one alone for now.
A mystery.
I'm a little confused as to why my masons and stuff are not making stuff.
Maybe Count Scary frightened them.
So my manager should be doing stuff, but he doesn't seem to be validating anything. I'm not quite sure why. Maybe he's pissed off because I haven't built him a room yet. Oh, I can see some dwarves that are making the spring traps. Are these set and ready? I thought they required cages. Maybe they come with a cage already pre-built. Yeah, he's not validating any of these things.
Let's see. Ajax was a fabulous dwarf, always giving all the dwarves advice on how to look their finest. He was found dead, his skin rubbed all the way to the bone with a note, saying how a spot would not leave his face.
Well, gentlemen, any idea as to why my manager is not managing? I would assume maybe it's because he's pissed off that he wants his like room or whatever. But like this early in the game, he shouldn't really care. He doesn't have an office. All right, maybe I'll make him an office and see if that does anything. Enter his thoughts. Ah, he's a manager and he has a shortage of patience. Yeah, that'll work out just fine. Well, let's make him a little office real quick. Now, an office only requires a desk and a table. Is that correct? Am I right? And a door, obviously. Let's go. B for build. Seat. We'll put a seat in here. And a door. Whoa. Door. There we are. And where's the table? There we go, tables. Alright, that should be sufficient for his needs. And we'll smooth it out for him, I guess. Jesus. Make it all nice and purty. Maybe after he's a little happier, from then on, maybe he'll actually do his damn job. Because right now, so far, he's not doing any of the management positions. Aha! Aha! Ah! Alright, let's watch this unfold. Okay, we got what? Two caravans. They're carrying some kind of cage behind them. Okay, I need to pause. From here, we need to break down these walls. And I think it's under what? B for build. No, Q. Because it's like a building, technically. That removes doors. D for that. Remove designation? Yes. No? Remove construction. Aha! Alright. Moment of truth, guys. We're going to break down these walls. If shit gets crazy, we'll pull the lever. We'll pull the drawbridge. Oh, there's some combat going on.
Uh-oh.
Marksdorf is fighting. Okay, let's see. The Marksdorf breaks the grip of the were-lizard's child's teeth on the Marksdorf's left hand. So he punched the were-lizard child in the face. Yeah, they're gonna jack these guys up. But he might be bitten, actually. That's not good. Okay, so these can be... Okay, these should be good. These doors are open. Dwarves are now free to go gather their dead, their equipment. This might be the end of us, probably. My guys are gonna get, like, infected. Watch. But it has to happen eventually.
The curse continues.
Let's discuss your situation. Okay. Get some seeds. I always like seeds, because that way if we have a horrible year for some reason, it's not so bad. Always some weapons in case I'm having issues. And I think that really about does it. Thread's probably good, so we can start making some clothing for our dwarves. And that looks about good. There we go. That looks good. And we're good. Alright. Alright, be done.
Good. Destroy them all.
Well, we're just gonna have to take a leap of faith here, being that, you know, I opened up the area, and hopefully the liaison, like guards, the liaison guards or soldiers took care of the werewolves, or were-lizards, in time before my people got out there, because, you know, who knows. We'll know here in a moment when they all start, you know, changing and morphing inside the fortress. It will be excellent.
Destroyed by lizards. What a way to go.
Well, let's see what we can get for our mugs. I know people are busy carrying bodies, but nobody cares about that.
Someone said butcher that horse. Of course, it's the Frenchman. He likes horse.
Oui.
Hamburger du cheval.
Okay, we want finished goods. Okay, those are already in there. Finished goods. I don't know why some of these, like, it has to be something along the lines that these finished goods have like one like sock or something in it, so it technically designates it as a, you know, the whole thing is just full of like, you know, leg wear or whatever. Because that's the only thing I can think of. Okay, we'll let that roll for a little while. People will start dragging our complimentary mugs, and by complimentary I mean highly overly priced. Alright, is our coffin or entomb area already full? Oh god. We must expend? When your barrier area fills up this quickly, it means that you're winning, right?
Yeah, that's how that works.
I knew it. And table, table, table. I'm just waiting any minute now. One of these guys is going to rip open and tear his flesh off and start chomping on like little dwarven children and whatnot. Any minute now. Somebody said butcher a horse. Why not?
Yeah. Horse meats.
And I think if you go units, livestock. Okay, where's the horse? Horse. And then from here. Can't you designate who gets to, who's available for slaughter from here? I don't quite remember how to set for slaughter. I need to make this a room as well.
Yes, yes. I see it all now. It's so beautiful.
Whoa. So one of our dwarves is probably going to turn crazy, depending. It looks like he's probably going to try to make something cool.
Yeah, well, you know, I mean, he's gotta work with his muse. Let's see. More Space Station 13 questions. Tex, I've seen you do some high risky stuff on servers, and at the same time, I've never seen you get boinked. I've been boinked quite a few times.
Yeah, you have.
Yeah. Ladies. The thing is that I more often than not have to not use those episodes because it turns into a long-running discussion with an admin. So for every Space Station 13 video you see, there's probably one or two that I don't air because nothing really funny happens, and I have to make my own fun, which sometimes is frowned upon. But it's all usually in good hijinks. Are you referring to something in specific that I've done that's high risk and bad, or? I mean, I generally don't try to go on murder boner sprees or just outright kill everyone with, like, you know, trying to plasma burn the whole station or something. But a lot of the stuff I do is just fun hijinks, and I try to keep it in character with a little weird persona I've created. Cutting out a bit. Poopy. Apparently the game is pausing a bit.
The game is pausing.
Yeah, they're saying the stream may be cutting out a little.
Oh, let me take a gander real quick. Let me look at my OBS.
OBS, because reasons.
Let's see if those settings... There we go. Maybe if I zoom in a bit. I know that Dwarf Fortress is like super hardware intensive, even for such an old game. Maybe that has something to do with it. Okay, so if you notice, I made a dining room, so now there's actual like parties going on. So this will make our dwarves happier. So everybody's gathering currently in the dining room for a giant feast.
Let's see if it's still cutting out.
Anyone? Anyone having issues?
Yeah, they're saying there goes the stream again.
But why?
Well, we got a few hours out of it. That's not so bad.
Yeah, well, you know what? This is probably a good spot to put a pause in this anyways. We have a trader that's here. We have moved our goods into that trading depot, and we're getting ready to swashbuckle and try to get, you know, trade for this and that, and that'll be all cool and dandy. Hopefully we can get some weapons or something, because I'm about to build a training area right here, as you can see on my screen, if you can still see it. We got our dining hall set up, and now people are partying. That's always good. We're expanding on our burial area, because, you know, dwarves die. That just happens. So, yeah, I say let's go ahead and take a break from here, and then we'll come back to this.